I should be streaming. Where there's like 20 FPS. So let's see if I can get this to work. 17 frames per second. Let's go. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on my... Oh, here we go. Okay. Should be working now. Okay. We're gonna... This is like a game. Oops, I don't know my mouse. What is my computer doing? So we're gonna play the campaign, I think, because I don't know. That's just kind of what I think we do. So we can pick one of the sites we want to do. Moderate, hard. Okay, let's try it hard because I've done the campaign before, but like at every step in the campaign you have 3 different options, and I haven't done the hard ones, so I'm gonna try and do all the hard ones. This is like an Egyptian-themed city builder. If you don't know anything about this game. It's like super old, it's from like 2005 probably, but I played it a lot as a kid and I really like it. So, build the Great Pyramid, a tomb that will preserve your divine name for all eternity. Okay, so build the tomb. That'll probably take a while.
The 2 kingdoms of the Nile are as one, and you are to be Egypt's first ruler. The primacy of the first pharaoh must be assured.
Okay, so all we have to do is build a pyramid, which kind of involves a lot of work because you have to have... We'll get there, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the game. This is what the game looks like. How do I... You can also, like, tilt stuff around. I don't remember. Why is my brightness low? Okay. So, let's see what kind of resources we have. If we don't have limestone, it means we have to import limestone to make our pyramid, which is gonna be a colossal pain in the ass. And you need like 2 different kind of limestones to do this. Okay, so we have regular limestone. Do we have fine limestone? So we don't have fine limestone, it seems, which is not good. The sound is a bit loud. Okay, let me fix that. Let's turn this down. I can turn the desktop audio down, and then I don't really know, like my regular audio is already like on 100%, so I don't know what I can do about that. Okay, well I turned the desktop audio, so hopefully that will make it a little bit easier. So to make the pyramids, like, it's like solid limestone, so you need just regular limestone to fill the inside parts, and then you need fine limestone for the outside parts. And because we don't have any fine limestone, we're gonna have to trade for it, which means that one of these places must be a fine limestone quarry. This doesn't yield fine limestone, so okay. So but this place does. So this needs 300 food for 15 limestone. So we want to build our civilization on this side of the river so that eventually when we start quarrying, we won't have to like cross the river to do that. So the first thing we have to do is we have to place our palace. Now where do we want to do that? We could just like build it like straight up right next to the okay. We could just build it right next to the quarry. Like we could just be like, but I don't know if that's what it says. Ooh, wait, I want to fucking... Can I please, like, put my map like this? Okay. I guess we'll just put it, here. How do I can't remember how to drag, okay. Let me know if the audio is any better, guys. We could just, like, put it, like, right here. Pretty far back so it doesn't get flooded, and then it'll give us space to put other stuff down. So we'll do that. We'll unpause, and then someone will come over and build it. I like this game is so cute. So like basically like the way there's 3 different kinds like classes of people. There's farmers and servants. Farmers obviously farm, and which is like how you get food. Like the currency in this game is interesting in that it's bread is the primary currency of like this civilization. How historically accurate this is, I don't entirely know. Oh, so here's our guy. He's gonna come and build our palace. He's looking pretty glorious. And he's gonna build it. But so farmers, the palace and noblemen houses let you build more farmers, and farmers are like responsible to noblemen, so they keep some % of their harvest, and then the rest of it is going to the nobles, which also is tax, which is how you pay like various services. So like if you have a priest, or if you have other stuff like people who do like kind of middle class labor sort of, like they also get paid in bread by the government. There's the baker who actually like turns the food into bread, also is paid in bread. Then there's also like a kind of a middle class shopkeepers who don't get paid in bread, they just get paid by selling luxuries and stuff, or selling their goods. I love watching stuff get built though, it's really cool. This game is so old, but I love it. There's also only 2 sounds, or 2 speeds to this game. Also here, you can see this is a storage yard, and it has vegetables, wheat, and barley, so farmers can grow either vegetables or wheat or barley, or a mix of the 3. And obviously vegetables are just things that they straight up eat, but then wheat and barley has to be processed into bread, and bricks are kind of like a building currency. And the brick makers, for example, have to be paid in bread, and the bricklayers have to be like also paid in bread. So it's really interesting. I wish there were multiple time speeds, actually. Actually, I think there are. Here it is. I forgot. You can see here, I can like change the game speed. But we'll just set it on like 1.5 right now. So here we are. That's us. Pharaoh Shunira. And if I go here, it tells us we can support 6 farms. So I'm going to immediately just throw some farms down like close to the coast here. Actually, first I'm going to put a road. Well, nah. Who needs roads? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully someone will come and build those, or people will come and move in. What am I looking for? I'm looking for infrastructure. I want to build a road. Okay. So we got ourselves a thing. And then we also need a couple other things. We need some common shopkeepers. 1, 2, 3. So we'll try and make it like, we'll try and give them like a nice design here. We also can designate what these people build. So there'll be 1 mat, 1 basket, linen, and 1 pottery. So this guy's hopefully going to move in. A couple of these villages will also move in. 2 of them are moving in. What season is it? It's currently the flood, so we don't have to freak out about them not moving in time. We have 10 bricks, I think. So we want to get more brick people. We want a couple brick makers. Maybe like here and here. And eventually we'll also need bricklayers, but until we actually have a significant amount of bricks to actually build stuff with, I'm not really concerned about bricklayers. Let's make the speed a little bit faster. So here you can see they're making their farms. And they'll come, I think each house can maintain 4 fields. So here are some vegetable farms, or a lettuce field.
Connects me to Osiris and the before time, before the dark days are set. And it gets me out of the house.
Okay. What do you don't have anything to say? Sometimes they have to say stuff to you. You don't want to say anything to me. So they'll build stuff there. No one's coming to move into the pottery shops. So this villagers, like the villagers hut is the base number of people. Like each map only has so many villagers. And so each map has a max population that you can eventually have or support. There isn't limestone over here, is there? No. So like once the villager population is depleted, you can't, like if there aren't any villagers, you can't make people be farmers because farmers is like the lowest totem pole. So one of the farmers will move out of their farm to one of these shops or the brickworks. But it kind of takes them a while to do that. So we're kind of just going to speed through this. You can see them with their... You also can see here what they have and like what they're doing. So the women, like, what is she doing? Oh, so she's gonna go pick up pomegranate trees because her house probably doesn't have any food. Yeah, so most of these houses don't have, oh, so they got some food. They got 2 fish and 1 fowl, so that's foraged food. But they eventually, if they only have foraged food, this guy's actually moving into a shop, so you can see that they're moving into the 2nd tier shop now finally, which is good. Some of these houses might be empty. Actually, I think a bunch of kids actually just moved in. So, oh, and these 2 will not be moved into because I can only support 6 farms. So now we have some kind of common goods, which will be good. Like eventually, a lot of these are empty because they all just moved out. But so these guys have to collect raw materials, and then a lot of the women will turn the raw materials into common wares, which is kind of interesting because, like, for the most part, women don't really do anything. Like, the brick worker's wife won't do anything but chop. So he has to get reeds and clay, I think, to make bricks, and then you'll see him sitting outside here making bricks, which is kind of cool. Someone was saying that. This is the threshing area. It's already harvest, so we didn't get a huge harvest, unfortunately, because we didn't have that many people. But that's what it will go into this area, and then this area, if I had scribes, this area would be taxed. But I don't have anyone to tax anything, so I'm not getting the full amount of stuff that I could be. Let's actually make these roads instead. I think it looks nicer. The next thing we want to do is we also want to have eventually we want to have nobles, because this increases the raw amount of farms you can have. But we don't have any luxury shopkeepers yet, so I'm actually going to try and increase that. But to do that, I'm gonna... Luxury goods are not needed by everybody, and so it's not in my best interest to put, like if I put them really close to the farmers, it doesn't actually save me that much space. So we're gonna have some decorative thing here, because this will be like some sort of main plaza, I guess. It's not totally what I meant to do. Whoops. Blue. That's not the right one. Whoops. How do I remove roads? Here it is. Okay, and then maybe we can put some orange. Oh, that's ugly. That one's ugly too. Ugly. That one's okay. I can live with that. And so maybe around this area, I'm going to put some luxury shopkeepers. There's a total of 6, I think. So we want to make sure that they are designated something different so that they don't overlap. Furniture. Cosmetics. And then we can get rid of this one. Wait, so this jewelry, perfume, sculpture, sandals, furniture, and cosmetics. Okay. So eventually what's going to happen is there'll be nobles over here who will have, we're also going to put 2 of these here. Because there's a lot of demand on these, and you can see how quickly the goods are going out, because princesses will just farmers are happy with just like one of each type of luxury good, but the palace wants like 10 of each type or something like that. They want a ridiculous amount. And so they will just go over here and buy them, which is why I put a couple over here, so that the like there won't be as many. So I'm gonna put a nobleman down here because I want. Oops, it's saving. I want to have this farm going up in time for me to put down the farmers for the next harvest. You can see here it's flooding right now. So if someone comes and builds this sooner rather than later, that would be pretty cool. So we have 28 food, or 28 bricks. So we can build something that requires bricks, like a baker. It's gonna be the first thing we want to do. I can't put this here because apparently there's a thing in the way. I'll put it there. And then, so yeah, so 2 of these houses are empty, but that's fine. So it's planting, but the noble hasn't moved in yet, so I can't actually put down the extra farms. Actually, I can put them down. People just won't move in yet, but that's fine. I want to have them kind of ready to go. I'm pretty sure it'll give me 4. There's also different size luxury townhouses, so they can be upgraded that will let them control more. I also can set what they grow, but... So here you can see, like these guys don't have anything on sale because it's just, like, bought immediately, so I want to put down the craftsmen before I put down the nobles, because the nobles will be super unhappy if they move in. Are you moving in? Perfect. If he moves in and he doesn't have stuff available to buy, he'll be really unhappy. So we now can have 10 max farms. So hopefully people will move into this one here and the extra 2 I put down before the planting season ends. Because if they don't plant anything, then they'll just like starve for the next year, which is kind of shitty for them. I'm gonna cough. Excuse me. And then you should be able to see here, so you can, well, right now you can't really see anything, but eventually, like, the estate will grow as they get other stuff. Road. Well, this, we want our little settlement here to be pretty. Also, eventually, oh, we don't have any bricklayers, that's why it's not getting built. I was kind of, like, thinking about that. The bricklayer can go there. I'm not sure if I put this road. I think this road actually could be one closer, but I'm not sure. Can I put something here? No, no. Wait. Yeah, okay, so this road is a little bit too far back. It's the wrong kind of road. I want a... Okay. So, let's see. How are these craftspeople doing? They have a few pottery, few adequate. So they're doing all right, which is good. Oh, we have a graduate now. So here we have 1 graduate, which means that this number here represents the number of like intelligent, educated people we can employ. Right now we can employ 4, which has to do with the glory of my dynasty. So where is it? I want a priest. Where the priest is gonna live?
Women who work at home should have been smiling a lot lately. I'd rather not think about it, actually.
I can just go here, I guess. So this also requires bricks to be made, but the bakery is up and running, which is good. Because one of the things that used to be a problem with the priest is that they used to not have a wife, and so they used to have to do their job and then shop and buy goods for themselves, and so they just like were really inefficient and were usually very unhappy. But they patched it like sometime between when I was playing really, like 10 years ago and, whatever. So the threshing area is gone. It's flooding again. These people are pretty happy. I don't know why no one's moved into this house. Oh, there, that guy's moving in. Are you the bricklayer? Where's the bricklayer? Here's the bricklayer, carrying bricks to here. And now he'll construct it. And hopefully whoever, we also have 2 envoys, which are for the map. So we have to send an envoy with some amount of bread. Send an expedition to the Fiam to discover potential resources or trade. The Eastern Desert. So these are places we can send people to. So I guess we will send someone here because it's probably the cheapest. We also get prestige for this. So we're going to send one of our envoys. So when we go back to the city, there will only be 1 envoy here instead of 2. You see, actually did not bring the inundation. There's quite... Okay, so we did not have a good flood, which is bad because I just spent bread to send an envoy away. And also now people are going to want to pray, but we don't have any religion right now, so there's nowhere for them to pray to. Which is kind of shitty. Also, we're going to upgrade for... Well, we can't afford some of these upgrades, so we'll just wait. They don't have enough wares. Hopefully that'll get fixed. I might build the 2 other shopkeepers, the basic shopkeepers here. Common shopkeepers, because we only had 2. This is pottery and baskets, so we need mats, linen and mats to fill that in. And then we can put something decorative in this little dead area here, like a garden maybe. Where is it? To make it look nice. So now we have the priest, so now the priest needs a school. Hi, Sable Knight. So his sole job is gonna be to educate students. So earlier on, eventually you'll just get 1 graduate who just like is a random graduate. But after that, you actually have to like educate people, which is why your first educated graduate should always be a priest who teaches at the school. Noble children, and then also children of luxury shopkeepers can go to school, and then we'll be able to like do their own thing. I'm gonna build another. There's adequate stuff for sale here, so I think I might build another noble, but it's currently planting, so I think I actually will wait until. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I kind of want more brick makers.
Hi there.
I guess I'll make another brick maker. Here. How are these guys doing? No linens for sale. Adequate. Fine.
Our fates are woven together, just like this basket.
No problem. I might make more basic shopkeepers down here because there's obviously a lot of people here living in this area, and so they have a higher need. There's some ratio, but I don't really know what the ratio is. It's still the planting right now. And we had a bad flood, so we're not going to have a great harvest, unfortunately. So you can see here that there's 2 kids in school. Let's see who they are.
I can study
You
the
are
books of instruction
a
for
noble?
the rest of my life.
You are the... Oh, I think the noble family just has 2 children. So, that's nice. Let's put a road here. No mats. But see, these guys are also constantly out of stock because the palace and these nobles just buy so many goods. And this plaza is purely visual. Like, it's only here because, like, I wanted it to look nice. Like, it doesn't have any strategic advantage, I guess. And in some ways it does, in that, like, if you go shopping, you have, all the shops are right near. So if they were more spread out, you would have, like, if you wanted to go shopping, you would have to walk further distances. So it's nice to have them close together. But other than that, why are you unhappy? What? Oh, they wanted to pray because of the bad harvest. But we don't have any graduates right now, so it's not like we can really do. We can start building shrines though, so maybe I'll start building a shrine, some shrines. Let's see. Temples are larger, but the problem with temples is that they just require a lot of. They require you to have basalt statues to dedicate them, whereas a shrine can just be dedicated without anything. So one common guy is Osiris, and then also Hapi, I think, is the one of the. Or some gods are prayed to more often than others. So if you don't have a shrine for every god, then like you want to go for the big hard hitter. So like Osiris is really common, and Hapi I think is the one for the flood. So let's see how we did. Did okay. There's moderate worship complaints. I know. Ooh, we have graduates, so we can build another priest. Build him here. So his job will be to tend to the gods. We also want at some point to build a hospital. So I have like a lot of stuff that I need bricks. Like bricks are a very valuable resource. Oh, it's the flood. Maybe I'll build another noble now. Put them here. Hopefully they'll make it in time for us to get the next row, like, thing of farmers down. 1, 2, 3, 4. People are back to being happy, which is good. So the temples, you can see that there's like a statue here. And if I made a temple or a cult temple, like, it would require, we had an unusually high inundation. Yay! So do people want to go pray for that? What are you doing? You're going home. Like, so when stuff happens, it makes people want to pray. But I guess people don't want to pray for a good harvest. You also can change these immediately, so, like, I can just change this and the statue will change. So, that's nice. But they're not currently tended, so we have to get one of the priests to come over and tend. But we still need 15 bricks here. We do have a fair amount of bricks. We also have 2 envoys. We didn't have any bread to send them, so. Oh, fuck, I died. Rip. So that's going to tank my prestige, which will mean that I can command fewer wise men, or educated citizens. I don't have a tomb, so I'm, like, particularly fucked, and I also don't have a mortuary, so I'm, like, super fucked. So, like, that's just really bad for me. But what can you do? So our priest department is getting built. I love watching these get built. It's so cool. Hi, Cyclone. How are you? Thanks for coming to the stream. So now that this is here, one of the children here. So you can also see here that there's one graduate living here. So he should, in theory, move out into the priest department. But he's not doing that yet. Also, they need a bunch more bricks to get here. Oh yeah, there he's moving out. So, actually, I think what I might do is I might have them provide all services, and eventually this will get built, so they will provide healthcare as well. I also need healthcare is twofold, so you need an apothecary and a hospital. But our people are pretty spoiled, so I think they'll be okay. So hopefully we get some of the farmers moving in. Where do these people want to pray? Yeah, see, they're praying to Hoppy, which is nice. So like normally they would have, if we didn't have a shrine, that would make them unhappy. But because we have a shrine, they will not have that like kind of debuff or whatever. So 2 of these got built during the planting. Hi Teeny, this is a city builder. It's called Children of the Nile. It's like Egypt themed. The scenario that we're doing requires us to build scenario information. Build a Great Pyramid. So the Great Pyramids are pretty big. Like they're really big and they require a lot of work. So it's gonna probably take a while for us to fulfill this thing. But we're on track, I think. I just died. But it hasn't affected my thing yet. They wanted to pray to Hoppy. So people are in school, hopefully. So now the color here is blue to show that the shrine has been like blessed or whatever by the priest. Thanks, priest. Because if it's not blue, if it's like gray, then like that one is, then people can't pray there. So they will sell us 20 mats for 20 sculpture. This is a luxury good that makes the nobles really happy. But they're actually pretty happy as they are right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just say 14. We have no food in reserve, which is like not great. Oh, it's because it's still the harvest. So here's that. The next thing we're going to want to do is I'm going to build a scribe who will fit in somewhere here. And the scribe lets you, he will assess taxes. Because here, because none of this food is counted, and so we would get more. Basically, like the farmers cheat us out of food unless we have a scribe working there. And eventually some of this food will be taken to the bakery to be turned into bread to pay the brick makers, the bricklayers, the priests, and I think that's it. Just get some aliens to help build the pyramids. Yeah. Nah, we could do it. Pharaoh has no tomb. Yes, I know about this. So I'm gonna get a major hit to prestige because I have died and there's no tomb. But like, there's different kinds of tombs that you can build. So there's pyramids. You can build like a very small pyramid, or like tiny pyramids. You also can build mastabas, which are like brick things. But I haven't built one because I don't have that many bricks. But now you can see we have a lot more food, which is nice. But he has to actually prepare it. So we also have 2 graduates, which is nice. This requires a ton of limestone. So there's both healthcare. So these are no longer being attended, so people can't pray here, which is a little annoying. Because both of these guys are supposed to be providing all services. They don't have enough wares. Maybe we can sneak in. He doesn't have any wares at all, and his wife is not doing anything, so she needs to kind of kick into action here. How are these guys doing? Adequate. So all of these shops are fine. They all have stuff for sale. The wife is just lazy. So hopefully she picked up a reasonable amount of bread. They also want an entertainer, so maybe we'll build one of those. Oh, the other problem is she doesn't have any food. She can't buy any goods because she has no bread to trade with the people, to trade with the shopkeepers. So that's why she's unhappy. But hopefully this will help solve her issues. So this should be better now. It went up in green, and so now she can take some of that bread. We can follow her. She's gonna go here and barter. Now she's carrying 1 furniture and 1 cosmetic, and that's all she could buy. Interesting. She doesn't have enough bread. She'll have to go get more bread. I should get another bakery is probably what I should do. But that will ease this. It went up a little bit. I can make another bakery. Okay, why did this go down? Oh, they moved out. Why did they move out? One of the nobles, maybe they died or something. I don't know. But that's why this is unhappy, because we are employing more farmers than we can control. Than we're, like, allowed to. Okay, here he is. This guy, I think, is moving into the townhouse. Oh, no, what is he doing? Oh, he's just becoming a villager again. Alright, here it is. He's going to be able to, so some of the farms down here will be able to be moved back into. I don't remember them being super unhappy. I don't know why they both moved out. Makes me sad. So now that we have a scribe, that's good. These guys are still unhappy because they have no food. Oh. How are these guys? Adequate. So the match shops are doing fine. I don't think we should build more of those. I might try and build some servants, actually. But this land is apparently not able to be built on. So since I can't build anything, I guess I'll put like a... some decorative stuff here.
Oh, it's no big deal.
It's very big.
I don't need government bricks.
It looks a little weird. Let's put, it's saving. We'll just put a bush there. Since it's dead space. So the servants will do kind of miscellaneous stuff. I don't know what he's doing. He says he's going home, but he kind of just like walked out. They'll that's definitely not where you live, friend. What the fuck? Interesting. What are they doing? So here he is, he's assessing, I hear assessing the field. So that will help us with the taxes. We have a lot of bricks, so one thing we might do is we might upgrade, we might give ourselves maybe murals for 75 food and 25 bricks. This will increase our prestige. The other thing I want to do is I want to build a mastaba in case I die, so that the next time I won't be like totally fucked. But these cost 100 bricks, so maybe we'll hold off a little. And maybe we'll make some more brick makers, because brick makers are kind of like the backbone of your civilization. I just put that down the wrong way though. Is that really the way he goes? That seems weird. Whatever. I don't know if these guys have upgraded. Oh, because now you can see that they have enhancements. They have a servant's quarter, which is nice. This one has a pool. So they will upgrade themselves slowly and kind of gain prestige on their own. But we also, one thing we can do to make their lives a little bit better is we can make an entertainer, which is sometimes risky because entertainers are kind of tricksy. We'll just put this there. Make a block like so. I don't think they need bricks. Someone will just move in. The entertainers will provide leisure opportunities. Okay, they want family funeral rights, so we should probably build a mortuary since that was a problem. Yeah, so the servants will do miscellaneous tasks. Like, they'll just build stuff if something's available to be built. They'll collect resources for shopkeepers and things, among other things. They just kind of do. They'll also help women shop and carry their stuff around. Like, you can see the princesses. I don't know. I don't think any of them are out right now. But see here, she's got 2 guys following her. Like, they're servants. And sometimes noble women will have that as well. One thing we can maybe do to make this look pretty.
Sometimes I yearn for this simple life.
We can add the little Hedges. Like so. That makes it look kind of pretty, like a little corner here. 60 bricks. We have a ton of food. So let's send an envoy here and here. Maybe that'll give us some prestige, which would be nice so that we can employ more educated men. Can I put down another brickmaker? You really can never have too many brickmakers. One thing I might want to do is put down another bricklayer, because I don't think I think we only have one so far. So you can go there. So, okay, the envoys got back already. That was fast. They'll give us monkeys and tin sculptures. That seems like a really good idea, actually. In order to trade for that, we have to have, I think, a merchant center, a marketplace for foreign merchants. So we can maybe put that. Can we really not put that here?
That motivational seminar I took is really paying off.
Here we go. So this requires 10 bricks, but once we do that, it means we can open up those trade sites, and we'll be able to get those luxury goods to make our people even happier. So you can see again now that these have another enhancement. So now they have a servant quarters and they have walls. These guys have now a servant's thingy and a pool. So once they get maybe one more upgrade, they should be able to move up in the world. Maybe I'll build one of them a mastaba over here. They can have a small mastaba, because that will make them happy as well. So now we're going to add the roads back, I think, which is what? Blue and green? And then we had something like that. No, that's ugly. We'll just put plain. That looks nice. So now that we have that, this requires 100 bread, which we have. And we also probably have this. So we're gonna open up this, and we're gonna also get 10 monkeys, which will make people really happy, I think. It'll make the nobles happy. So this is, they're both pretty happy. The issue with the entertainers, which is why I sometimes am hesitant to build them, is that
Your prestige.
Oh, my prestige is rising. So now I can have 5 men here. The palace upgrade just went through, which is why they're happy. Entertainers get food from entertaining at nobles' houses, but if the nobles don't have any, if the nobles don't have food to give them, then the entertainers won't have any food and they'll just like starve to death, which is not really great for them. Oh, did we ever build an apothecary? Mortuary. Are there merchants coming? I don't see them. Oh, see, now these guys have walls, which is nice. They look so much nicer once they get walls. Planting. Let's set this to Isis. I think Isis is the goddess for women, so she's not a bad one to have. I have a ton of graduates. I think what I might do is I might build another, I don't think we need more scribes. I think, who did he want to pray to? Isis. Well, we're working on Isis. We're gonna get an overseer. Maybe we'll get another priest. But no, we're gonna get an overseer. Because an overseer is kind of what we want for our win condition. Because overseers let you quarry stuff. So that'll help us quarry the limestone to help build our pyramid. I think we also need more brickmakers. Damn, so many brickmakers. We have a lot of... It's because we had a good harvest, I think. I'd forgotten that. I want to put buildings here, but I don't know what buildings I should put there. I want them to be like pretty looking. Maybe I'll just put something like another the planters. Alright, wait. Just to kind of put something there for now. It doesn't cost any money for that kind of decoration, so I'll just do it like that. And then we could put something maybe in these two corners, but how are these shopkeepers doing? Furniture. They're very unhappy. They want more common wares. But there are many baskets here for sale, so I don't know what their problem is. Like, why these guys don't have anything? They're the only one who's unhappy. We have a lot of graduates, damn. Let's build a mortuary, not a mortuary, an apothecary. Let's build it here. You want your priests to be kind of close together because the priests have like a lot of shit they have to do. So, are these open? These are open. This one is not open, but it's going to be open because he's right there. Another thing we actually can do is we can start making a papyrus maker because priests use it. It makes them more effective, I think. So it's not a bad thing to do. They also need to be paid bread, but we have a ton of bread, so I'm not super worried. Let's get more brick makers. Let's build another one there. I don't know if we can afford to feed all these people, but we probably can. It's harvest currently, so now that's good. I was like waiting for it to be harvest so that I could make some more nobles to do stuff with. Because I didn't want to make them during the I didn't want to make them during the flood because I wasn't sure if they'd be built fast enough to be able to get the new farmers in. But now that they're here, we can build a bunch more. Oh, I made this road too wide. Rip. Just gonna kind of mix it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be enough. So once people move into these two places, then we'll be able to get that. Okay, so do we have an overseer here, right? Okay, so the overseer oversees laborers who are here. So we want them to be close to the limestone so they don't have to walk crazy far. Oh, also the Mastaba got built. I just didn't realize that. So we're going to make this, oh. Okay, so this small estate now has also a free family tomb, which is good.
Your prestige is
rising. Oh, my prestige is rising. The mortuary's never been open, so I'm going to build another, priest. Where are they? Here. Because we really want this mortuary to be open. So I might just set one of them to just have funerary services, which is not super effective, but we might just do it anyways. So let's have a road like this.
Pharaoh's spirit is crossed.
Yep, okay, so I just died again. People die a lot. But I don't have a tomb, which kind of sucks because I didn't reserve one. Like when you do these, you can reserve them for Pharaoh only or just like the royal family. But that's gonna hurt my prestige, unfortunately. I'm still gonna build some laborers out here. 1, 2. We'll have 6. And I kind of am tempted to put another brick maker here, but because the laborers are paid with bricks, and so if they have to walk all the way over here to get their food, then that's really inefficient for them. So I guess I'll just put another baker here. Maybe I can also put like a gardener, but the issue with gardeners is that like they only sell stuff to nobles, and so they're not that effective. This is a stele. They will give us sandals, which is not a very good trade for us. They require 20 sculpture. So what I might do is I might make a second sculpture place and then open up that because they'll be like, we'll make this be just sell sculpture, and we'll open up a trade with these people for furs. I think I used to buy my bricks, which was maybe not a smart idea, but whatever. These are all getting built. It's planting, so hopefully they'll get built in time. These all got built. Yeah, see, this guy's, he's going to get bread, but he has to walk super far away. There is actually max bread there, so he'll be okay. He should be fine. He got 20 bread. Good for him. And then he has to walk all the way over here for goods. Not the greatest, but whatever.
It's gratifying, isn't it? Knowing that every
Merchants open. Great. These guys are mostly happy. They want Isis, but we have Isis. I don't know why they can't pray to her. These guys are happy. They could use more food. Well, here's the merchant. You can see them kind of coming in. They're coming to sell monkeys and stuff, so we might have some people buying from them. So you can see their stall. They have many monkeys for sale. Hopefully someone comes and buys them. Buys from them, I don't know. And so now you'll occasionally see some... Did she buy a monkey? She bought a monkey! So that makes them like happy that they have, is that here? Okay, I'm gonna make myself a tomb. Maybe like over here. Our guy needs to be quarrying. What is he doing? You should be quarrying limestone. Oh, there are, oh, that's a jeweler. Oh, you actually can see that they have been actually quarrying limestone. That's awesome. So we're gonna actually put down our Great Pyramid somewhere, like nearby, hopefully. Somewhere that it actually can be placed, like maybe here. It's gonna take us like 10 seconds to put that down because it's so big. It has to destroy all these trees. Okay. So it needs 100, it needs 230. Oh my god, why are there so many people here? A lot of villagers. So this needs a lot of limestone. Like you can see this here. This is only one thing of limestone. So they had to carry 200 plus of them over here for us to be finished. What are these guys doing? For some reason, only 3 of them have moved in. We need more laborers. So like here, you can see it. They need like 4 people to carry the sledge. So that's why they're not doing anything. Hopefully this guy will move in and then immediately go help. Oh no, he's getting food. Little piece of shit. Oh no, but this guy's going. That's good. So he'll go and they'll carry it. This is what I built initially for. But we obviously want more. So hopefully when this guy gets over here, hopefully they'll wait for him long enough to come and get it. It would be nice. Come on, man. We can watch them carry it. Yay! Are they gonna carry it? These pieces of shit. Oh no, they're just gonna carry it out. So they quarry, like they cut the stone and then they had to carry the stone out of the quarry. And then if I switched our guy to oversee construction, they would carry the sledges to the pyramid. But because he's just quarrying limestone, they quarry it and then they take it out of the quarry. Where's our mastaba? This is going to be pharaoh only. Is this it's a mortuary? Okay, so the mortuary is open. It's good. Is he doing he provides all services. So far we're looking pretty good. We need to build an apothecary because I don't think we ever actually built an apothecary. We're very rich in inundation, so people are going to be wanting to pray to Hapi. But we have a a thing for her. Oh, we actually do have an apothecary somewhere. I'm not sure. Is this the apothecary? Well, where's the apothecary? Oh, here it is. It's not open right now, which is... Oh, now it is. That's good. We could use some more shrines. So let's build, like, a little road this way. Shrine. Ah! It's not right. 2, 3. Can I destroy this? No. I'm 35 years old, damn. So let's see, who do we not have so far? Let's set one to Toth, I think. Okay, so we have what is it? Hapi, Amun, Isis. We'll set this to Osiris. We can set this who is our Ptah is our patron deity, so we should have one for him. Let's also and we can set this one to Hathor, because Hathor I think is the goddess of fertility, so like women want to go to her a lot. Medium estates, perfect. So we can have 2 more farmers because one of our estates grew from small to medium. This is still a small estate. They're probably upgraded because they actually have a tomb. So let's see if we can build more tombs here. This one already get built. This one needs a lot more bricks. We actually have a ton of bricks. You can set one over here. That just drained a lot of our food, but we just had a good inundation, so I'm not like super worried. How are you guys? You guys seem happy. Yeah, you can see that they're quarrying and moving stone out, which is good. What other stuff do we have here? Can we quarry? If we could quarry like basalt or something, that would be kind of cool. There's different kinds of things you can quarry. So there's also basalt lets you make basalt statues, which is used for kind of miscellaneous stuff, like if you want to have like a commemorative statue, or if you have a cult temple or a temple, you need a basalt statue there to dedicate it. And then steles are here, but we have to, I think there's a quarry here. We need 6 papyrus. Jesus. Well, maybe we'll try and save some of that. So here, we can up this to 10 or something, and we can make a second papyrus maker. Because I think we only have 1 right now, so. How are the bakers doing? This guy doesn't have any food. So this is like slightly inefficient because you can see that like, oh, some of them should come. There you go, there's someone to come and help him carry it out. Maybe I'll try and make a second overseer to, oh look, we have 2 stalls. Here's the guy selling furs and the guy selling monkeys. No one's coming to buy stuff here though. Some people are. Is she gonna buy something? She didn't buy anything. Maybe she bought tin statues. Oh yeah, she bought a tin statue because this guy sells tin statues. Or someone does, not sure who. Anyhow. So far we're doing pretty good, I think. We can upgrade our palace with walls. We should honestly just do all the palace upgrades because it brings up your prestige. This is for nobles. This is still being built. It needs another 60 bricks. We do have 100 bricks. We need more bricklayers. I think that's our problem. Put some over here. Another thing that can help us is, where is it? A brickyard here. So like this makes it so that bricks just get transported here and then they can be carried from here to here. It makes, I think that's how they work. I don't totally know. Anyways, hi, thanks for watching Sable Knight. Maybe see you around. So they're working on this. It's 13% complete. Thanks for stopping by. I have 4 nobles. How are things open? We maybe could use another priest. Wait, don't we have 4 priests? Wait a second. How many priests? We have 3. Okay, well, let's just make 4 so that way we can dedicate 1 priest to every, like everything, you know? What is this guy doing? Sculpture. Who do they want to pray to? They want to pray to Hathor. Well, we do have a thingy to Hathor. It's just, do we? Yeah, we do. Okay, so this guy's going to do funerary services. This guy is going to tend to the gods. You are going to educate students, and you are going to provide healthcare. We might want 2 people to tend to the gods because he has a lot of work to do. But right now, we'll just wait. The brickyard is not working. Not entirely sure why. The walls are almost done. I think, wait, does that say 20? I think it says 23%. Never mind, they're not almost done, but whatever. I'd like to send a expedition here. They will give us copper jewelry and some other stuff I don't really care about. They will, what is this? Oh, we can build a great sphinx. This will increase our, whatever it's called. Oh, so you can see now that there are bricks here. There's 270 bricks here. So it's much faster for the brick workers to carry stuff. Like you can just go back and forth here instead of having to walk all the way back to the brickworks. These also give us some prestige. Are the walls done? Let's build a granary. Actually, we probably want to build a regular granary. It will keep the surplus food supplies. Let's like build it out here. How's our limestone coming along? I'm gonna change our guy to oversee the nearest, oversee pyramid construction. So now instead of mining this, he's gonna have people carry these to the thing. I think is what should happen. Okay, look, our mastaba is built. It is for Pharaoh only. So we're gonna build another mastaba. We're gonna build a larger one this time. And if once we get this one done, it will. That's actually gonna eat up a lot of our bricks, but that's okay. We can make this one like maybe it'll be like noble family only, and make this one be for the Pharaoh. This is eventually gonna be for some noble family, but these all open? Is everything that we want to be open opened? The apothecary is not open. Myrrh. Is this 180? I can't read it. It should get built pretty fast though because these bricks are so close. Brickyard's OP. I think it says 180. So we actually don't have enough bricks to finish this. Oh no, we do. So they should carry off the rest of the bricks to this mastaba. So this one will be for Pharaoh only, and this can be for royal family. Are we really employing 6 wise, 6 educated? 4 priests, 1 scribe, 1 overseer. Oh yeah, we are. Okay. So this will give us prestige, which is nice. This is almost done. You can see them dragging limestone. You can see how long this is going to take. They've carried 1 so far. You need a lot of laborers, but I don't want to build that many because you have to feed them, obviously, and like it can be a time-consuming process. I suppose we can build a few more though. 2, 3, 4. So here's a second mastaba for some noble family. That will hopefully make them happy. There's some feast going on somewhere.
Really such a great city. Somebody could deliver wares to me.
No pottery, a few mats, a few linen. So these like shopkeepers because remember they used to have like a lot of stuff for sale, but now they have less because they have all of these laborers are all shopping here as well. So we want to maybe make more of those at some point. Like let's sneak one in here. This might be a bad idea. This is sometimes not great for the economy, but we'll just do it anyways. Does say any 28? I think it says 28. I can't read it. It's really small. But a bunch of these just upgraded, so we actually can make more workers. It's harvest right now, though, so we'll do it anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's upset. He doesn't have enough food. Really? You've got a ton of food, dude. She's going... I don't know what she says she's doing. I can't read it. Oh, following master. Okay, so she's going shopping with one of the ladies. How much papyrus do we have? Oh, we need a court of law. I totally forgot about this. This can go over here. Actually, it can go here. That's just settled disputes. I totally forgot about that. We do also want to build an exchange eventually, but like not right now. So someone's upset about this. These two people had a boundary dispute that was not settled. So they're unhappy. Which family ended up picking this up? Nice. So we got some bricks here. Let's build gardens at the palace. So every layer, once like they do a layer of basic limestone, and then they do 1 layer of fine limestone. And we're gonna have to start trading for fine limestone. It's 47% complete. I kind of want to build more small mastabas for the other nobles, but not all these are open. Maybe we could throw a festival or something like that. I'm not sure. What is this? A basalt quarry? I'd rather have a stele quarry, but we need fucking 30 papyrus. Let's up this to 30. This is reserve.
Your prestige is
Yay!
rising.
My prestige is rising. I have 10 from tombs and 12 from palace, which is pretty nice. Let's build more shrines. Actually, let's build more mastabas, because this will give me prestige. It will also make the nobles happy with me, or it'll also upgrade the nobles. Can build some over here. Whoops, saving. Let's build, what is that, 2? Yeah, we'll build 2. And then we can work on that. We also can build more farms. It's planting right now. 1, 2, 3. And then we can get what? 2 more? 1, 2. Hopefully they can move in. These farmers can move in and actually plant shit. I should have made the apothecary closer together to the hospital. That was maybe not smart. So hopefully these map people are getting enough food to sustain themselves, because there's now 3 series of shopkeepers, and if there's like, the only way they get money is by selling stuff. So if people don't, if there's too many, then the shopkeepers will get really unhappy because they'll be starving. And so you want to have like a fine balance for that, because this is for nobles, by the way. It's also for nobles. Let's see how this is coming. Oh boy. Wait, this requires 2,000 bread? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking the wrong one. Here. Okay. Requires 450 bread. We have to keep that in mind, because I don't want to, like, kill myself. Like, I don't want them to be starving. We also have 1 too many farmer huts, I think. So let's destroy this one. Okay. Let's see. I love seeing the fields. They're so pretty. And like watching them go out and do that is so much fun, I think. What are their complaints? They could not go hunting. They wanted more common wares. Okay, well, we're working on the common wares. They had a boundary dispute, but our court of law is not... The court of law is not run by scribes. It's run by sons of the palace. Oh, they got mugged. Jesus. Maybe we should get some security. I don't know. We have 1 vagrant. Where are they? I don't know where they are. They wanted to worship Ptah. We have a shrine to Ptah. We'll just make more shrines, I guess. Shrines! Let's see how this is coming. Okay, so they finished this layer, so now we want to we're gonna have them going back to quarrying limestone, because this requires 450 bread, but I'm kind of nervous about doing that right now, because if I just send away 450 bread, then I only have 200 bread, and I'd rather do it maybe after harvest, when we have a big influx of stuff. We're also going to have a cargo drop-off point here. Actually, we'll just do that later. Well, nah, we can do it now, I think. What is this site called? Tura. Can I set this? It will be Tura. So they'll bring the limestone there. How much food we have. Okay, so now that we have 2,000 food, I am going to send to this site to bring limestone. Ooh, this one will give us cedar. I might do that. Turquoise jewelry. Nah, we don't need turquoise jewelry. What is this? Basil. I don't want basil statues. This is a... Wait, there are 4 noble houses, so one of these guys, like, these guys should just pick up that, this home. Oh, here's the vagrants. What's their family history? They used to be farmers, but now they're just great vagrants. I'm sorry, guys. It's a rough life. Oh, we need a barge. Ah, fuck. Oh, where is it? Is it here? No, it can't be there. Where is this? Barge landing. Here we go. Hopefully, okay. Hopefully there's one, like, there's like a site that I can be reasonably nearby. Sometimes these are like really a pain in the ass to place. Like this one clearly is. Okay. That's a place where we can put one. Okay. So hopefully they build this barge soon. It only needs 20 bricks. Where are the brick makers? You also can build let's build a fountain. For some reason I thought it was a physical cargo, but I guess they bring the limestone by water, so we'll have to, the boat will come and bring it here, and then they'll have to be carried from the barge to the drop-off point to the pyramid, which is kind of a long process, unfortunately, but whatever. What are you guys doing? Was this tomb ever picked up?
Your prestige is rising.
Okay, so all of the nobles have a thing now, so we can make 2 more farmers. Hopefully this the vagrant will move into one of the farmer huts. Hopefully this guy moves into one of the farmer houses instead of making a new vagrancy record. Come on, dude, I believe in you. Move into a farmer house. Don't be a vagrant. You don't have to be a vagrant. You can be a farmer again. No. Go be a farmer. God damn it. Go be a farmer. Where are they going? They're emigrating. Hopefully they move into the house. Hopefully they move, and hopefully they become farmers. Where are they going? Whatever. Hopefully. Where's this going? We have a lot of limestone. Why do I need a local barge? God damn it. I guess I can make a shipwright. This also counts as a luxury for but you also need cedar. Which technically we're getting, I think, from somewhere. From here. Will be for Blackish. So hopefully the cedar will be dropped off here, right next to the shipwright. So the shipwright will make a barge for just general stuff, I think, and then also we'll make barges, leisure vessels, for the nobles, which will make them happier. What kind of shrines do we get? Oh, okay, we have to dedicate these. Horus. Do we have one for Horus? Oh, we do have one for Horus. Okay, so let's do Raw? Do we have 2 for Amun? No, we don't. Okay. Author Amun Toth. Wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, I'm gonna just reset these and go from top to bottom. This will be Osiris, Isis, Horus, Ra, oops, Hathor, Amun, Ta, Toth, Anubis, Bast, and then we need 4 more shrines to cover all the gods. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Sobek, Ma'at, Set, and Hapi. Okay, so we have shrines now for all of the gods, and that's good. One thing we can do is maybe, well, we'll wait on the palace upgrades. I'm kind of annoyed that we haven't gotten shipments of those 2 trading things. I like this music. It's very nostalgic for me. I also can't read what this says. Like, it's so small on my screen. Right? I think it says 38, but I'm not entirely sure. How are our shopkeepers doing? Look, they're all the way over here. A few. Sometimes it's funny because these shopkeepers end up with they just end up with crazy amounts of food, like 100, because so many people are coming to them. So we'll just make a more over here. Maybe just 2. And that will ease some of the burden. But I always thought it was funny that these guys ended up like, they have more food than the palace, probably. Oh, the palace has 300 food. And the nobles have 300 too. They couldn't worship Ptah. Couldn't worship Ptah. I think everyone's pretty happy otherwise. What is this? A mat shop? Okay, so this is a mat shop. So we don't want these to be mat. So this mat shop we're gonna change to pottery. Oh, look, here's the limestone. So they're gonna carry it down here. So let's change our guy to pyramid construction so that they'll carry this limestone to the pyramid instead of, what are you doing? Going to work. These guys all should switch to moving this limestone to the pyramid. I'm so pleased that worked out. Let's see when we get the cedar then. Because getting the cedar would be really nice so that our guy can make some boats. So his wife is like lives really far away from everybody else. So they don't have any luxury goods right now. Both of those guys are emigrating. Maybe one thing we can do is we could build a sphinx. This requires only bricks. Let's put it like, can we put it here? Let's put it there, make it look fancy. Yay, our guys are carrying it up. You can see that the limestone now, the border is going around a little bit. I want more laborers. The prestige from these will fade over time. What the hell are you doing? Why are you making off with this bread? Oh, that's because we're trading you stuff. That's fair. How are these guys doing? No pottery for sale.
Even the customers seem less demanding when the luxury makers are as cheerful as they've been lately.
Aww, my civilization is going well. Are these all open? I might make another priest to work on keeping the shrines open. Tend gods. Let's also get more papyrus makers because I feel like they're probably like hard pressed to be pumping out work. I wish I could destroy that pomegranate tree, but I can't. Let's see. You have one monkey. You probably want more cosmetics. She went here for some reason.
I'm looking forward to a quiet evening at home.
So hopefully her house is a little bit happier because she's got a little bit more, a couple more goods. We now have a bunch of laborers who should be carrying limestone, but maybe they're all home because it's nighttime. What kind of limestone are they carrying? They should be carrying the fine limestone. I don't know why they're carrying this limestone. That kind of is annoying. There's a little fountain back here.
I honestly think my commute gets a little worse each year.
Your commute. This has never been opened. I wish it would be open. But there's no demand, but still, it should be open. They should open it. We do have 30 papyrus, which is good. Maybe when the food harvest comes in, we'll open up this this thing here. Actually, it only requires 300 food, but it's still a lot. Did we ever get he got a shipment of Seder, so he's gonna make boats. So that'll be good. Is this guy praying? He's praying at his family tomb. That's nice. There should be 4 of them here. 2% complete. Fucking hype. I wish these guys would move fine limestone instead of the other limestone. This guy's definitely on pyramid construction, so I don't know why they're doing that. I might make more common common shopkeepers over here.
If there was one big market that sold everything and did it cheaply, I'd never shop anywhere else.
Mats, baskets, linen, and pottery. Because I think the common goods demand from over here is really, what do they want to pray to? Raw. These should all be open. None of these should be closed. God damn it, one of them's closed. Okay, thanks Teeny for watching. See you later. Hopefully pyramid construction does go well. You can see that there's a boat here bringing limestone, and this is just a local barge, I guess. He, in theory, should be making other stuff. But we built this nice sphinx here that will this game is so old, but honestly, like, I think it still looks, like, cool. I wonder what the frame per section is like. Hopefully it's not too terrible. I think I like this game a lot. These guys have a few pottery. It's just, like, crazy how much food these workers end up with. Do we don't have any vagrants again? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, damn, I turned 40. Jesus, I'm ancient. Let's see. I feel like maybe I should build more mastabas, but I'm not sure. Okay, so they finished the outer layer of fine limestone, so they just have to do the inner layer. Do we need more farms? Maybe I'll build another noble house. Of course, one can't fit there. These all open? Nope.
Your prestige,
Prestige is rising for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Get to work, dude. Don't stand and talk to me. Oh, you're a jewelry worker, I guess, who needs... I might get, maybe another scribe to get the exchange going. I think that's what I'll do. Because it would save, time for them. Could put a road here. I actually am pretty sure it says 8 there, so I'm gonna make some more farmers here. Okay, and then we might want to make more servants if we're going to do that. Get rid of some of these roads. To make it look all pretty. Yeah, see, these people are like constantly sold out because the women here just keep buying from them because now it's marginally closer. How are we doing over here? Progress is slow but steady. So my phone battery is dying. Should probably work on that. Okay, we can have 40 farms now. More farmers. Bubonic plague! Is this open? Good. So now you can see like a bunch of people are going to the, want to have the health, that's the health thingy. But we're okay because we actually have, you know, a apothecary and a, whatever it's called. Also the court's open for once, it's nice. Man, all of the shrines, like, it's always one shrine. Oh no, all of the shrines, no, what is this? The apothecary's not open. Where's the apothecary? We also could collect tariffs on these people, but I don't really care about that. People are still worrying about the plague. Are you serious? The guy left. There's a bubonic plague going around, and you fucking... Oh, can they go to the, He's gonna open it. He better open it. Yeah, okay, it's open now, so people can go and seek treatment. They almost finished the 3rd layer. It's exciting. He has max ships ready. Are the nobles not buying ships? Could not sail yacht. But you don't own a yacht. Oh, you do own a yacht. Oh, someone bought the ship, I guess. Okay, so he has to make some more. I also want to, maybe I'll build a gardener just for a little bit and then destroy it. But if I do that, I'll have to have somewhere for the gardener to move into. Gardener just makes little trees so that they can have little, like, groves in their house. But, the issue with the gardener is, like, once you sell, like, he'll sell shrubs or whatever to each of the 4 nobles, but then once he does that, then, like, there's nothing else for him to do. Because there's no more market for his goods. Cannot attend a feast. Too few entertainers. Well, we can make more entertainers, but I can't imagine that. Are you an entertainer? What are you? That's the exchange. Not accepting visitors. Okay. I guess we're gonna make more of these because, like some of this decoration here. And put down some servants. Maybe not that many. Let's make it pretty again. I don't know why he's not accepting visitors. Wait, what does the exchange actually do? I'm pretty sure it lets you. Yeah, it lets the craftsman come and like get things from here. But I don't know why it's not accepting visitors. And some of these are always closed. It's really frustrating. Look how fancy our palace fucking looks. Damn. I think it's the last upgrade. So we can't upgrade that anymore. They're on the 4th layer. We're gonna just build more. We're doing pretty good food-wise, so I'm not that worried making more laborers. One.
This year's style looks just like last year's. Okay.
If we don't find ourselves with enough food, then I'll definitely make more. What's he doing? Okay, so he's working on ships. What's the wife doing? Oh, the wife is trying to pick up luxury goods, or common goods, which is, we're gonna watch her because, also, hi, I wasn't looking at my phone, Baka, Jaeger, and Jack TPG. This is called Children of the Nile, and it's a city builder, Egypt themed. So right now we're following the wife of the ship whatever, and she complained about not having common wares, so we're just kind of following her around to make sure she picks them up. So hopefully when she goes home, she will, this little like orange thingy will go away and it'll be green. She'll be happy because she got 1 pottery. So she could have bought more because she has awful lot of stuff. Well, now she's going to the hospital because she's got common cold. And now she has 2 common goods at her house. So hopefully, maybe she just needs 1 more and that'll go away. We'll check in on her again later. Otherwise, the barge landing is whatever. These people could not go hunting and could not worship the patron deity. These people want more entertainers. Oh, that's what I was looking at. This is the entertainers, and it seems like they're doing all right. They have enough food, so I think we can definitely make maybe more. Hi, Typho. Welcome to the stream. We can make a like, entertainers. Like, if you can support entertainers, it definitely means that your city is functioning well, because entertainers only make money when nobles give them money for entertaining. It's just why no one does FE chat. I don't know, but there's only there's what, 5, 6 people here watching? So maybe it's just because it's like Saturday in the middle of the day. The level that we're on right now requires us to build the Great Pyramid. So we are very slowly working on that. You can see them dragging these limestone thingies here. We need 200 and whatever more to go. So we've been, that's the goal of this level. We'll finish the scenario. This is the campaign mode. And so we're working on that. And this is our palace. This is going to be my mastaba. This is where I'm going to be buried when I die. These are the other mastabas. I might make another one just for the average Joe, because the average Joe deserves to be buried as well, So maybe we'll make another small mastaba just for anyone. It also gives us some prestige. Let's delete that. We don't want that close. This will be for anyone. So when this is done being built, anyone really can just move in. And that'll be nice because, you know, people deserve. So let's see if the exchange is working. Where's the exchange? It's not accepting visitors, god damn it. I don't know why. What the hell are these guys doing? Oh no, these guys are actually collecting resources for like shopkeepers, which is nice because that's what they should be doing. But I don't know why it says not accepting visitors. That confuses me slightly. How's our bakery? Or granary? Apparently it's fine. But let's go check in on the shipwright. Okay, so now she's shopping. Oh, she didn't get what she wanted. Damn. She wants more common wares. It's probably because the shops sell out really fast. Maybe that means I need to make more shops. These guys don't have anything on sale. There's 2 people here. A few linen adequate. Okay, so this is linen and pottery. So let's make 2 more. There's 4 types of common goods. So we had pottery, linen, so we need sand, or we need baskets and mats. Let's see. So she's going out again. Oh, she turned back immediately. Her issue is that, like, if she sets out to go buy stuff, if someone else goes to the shop that she was initially pathing to go to and buys what she wanted before she gets there, she'll just turn around immediately instead of considering going to a different shop. So we also can build 2 more farmers. Whoops. Let's see how the pyramid's doing. They're just carrying up fine limestone now. Or no, I guess they're carrying up more regular limestone. It looks like we need fine limestone around the edge though. I'm not quite sure why they're doing that. The inundation failed. That's not good. We have 2,000 food in the bank though, so hopefully we're not gonna, we also have food in the granary. One thing we should check, taxes collected were high. The flood has failed, which is really bad. We have 2 barges now, so 2 of these people. So now the I can't read what this says, the move, whatever it has, they have both a family tomb and a family yacht, which is nice. Let's see, was this built? This is a small monster for anyone. No one's been buried there yet. This is for royals. So they're carrying fine limestone. It's kind of fun to watch them do this. Watch it be built. Who are these people? How do they walk back? What? I could build more laborers and this would go faster, but I'm actually pretty pleased at the speed at which it's going. But I suppose it would be better if it were faster. How come these in the middle haven't been? Is it because they can't be reached? No, I don't want to delete that. Okay. I will make 2 more here. The laborers should be built in groups of 4, obviously, because they require 4 people to carry them. So it makes sense for them to be built. Okay, let's see what these adequate. No baskets, no mats, few pottery. This person couldn't be treated. Let's see if the shipwright's wife, how she's doing. Okay, they're happy now. She wants to buy mats. Let's see if she can buy mats. Oops. Nope, she turned back. Someone bought it before she got there. But they have 3 now. They're happy, so I can live with that. Let's look how the shops are doing themselves. They have a few adequate, few. Chat revive. I don't know. I guess people like are just being quiet, which is fine. Like hopefully you guys are having fun watching. I've just like someone was saying that the sound balance wasn't very good. I never really heard follow-up about that if it's any better. Well, we also have a pottery shop here. How are these guys? I think we only need one set of luxury shopkeepers. Do all of them have barges yet? Where's the granary? Do they all have gardens? They have a fruit grove, yeah. So this guy's kind of fucked now because... Wait, no, I need to cough. Like, I think all of the luxury estates have fruit groves. Which basically means that, he no longer has any customer market because everyone who was able to buy from him has already bought from him. So... Excuse me. What's the pyramid doing? Making steady progress. You're trying to make a blessings team for the new event. Well, has it come out yet? Like, I would wait to figure out how the events are going to work before you start throwing blessings around. We are going to be given, some fields were missed. So that means we probably should build another scribe to assess taxes. Can we build one here? Terrain's a little uneven. You want to break Elliewood alongside Amelia? That sounds pretty solid. Like, assess taxes. Let's see if the, do we really need more? Like, this guy's only job is to tend to the priest, is to tend to the gods, as is this guy's. Like, his only job is to tend to the gods. There's only, like, 11 shrines. So two of them are, like, always closed. Okay. Let's make... I want this to go faster. I don't want to be on this level forever. The music is quiet, but it's still fine. Can you hear? It's like the balance okay? That's what I'm curious about. 1, 2. If that's what you mean. Yeah, because earlier people were saying that they couldn't hear me and that the sound was too loud, so I turned the sound down. Hopefully it's better. If it's music is quiet, but it's fine. I mean, I hope you guys can hear the music because I think the music's great. They want to worship Ptah. Let's see if Ptah's thing is one of the two that's closed. No, they're all open right now, actually. That's good. Okay, so this person, she wants, they want more luxury goods. So hopefully she's able to pick stuff up. She got 1 fur. She's swapping out her furniture, which they got furniture. And now she wants mats. So she got everything she wanted, so hopefully that'll make her happy. Let's see if... Okay, it's okay. Yay! Okay. Well, that's good. So this should be... what? This should lighten up, I think. Or, in theory. An unusually high inundation. You can hear you in the music. Oh, good.
Being skinny and weak is that unattractive.
Too few mortuaries. She's going off to buy more stuff. It is open. Like, I don't know what else they want. Anyone can be buried here. Okay, well, our pyramid is coming along nicely. I'm very pleased with that. Who are we looking at to figure out if they were happy? I think we were looking at maybe one of the priests. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll build another noble house. So you can see here that the gardener, this guy is having a hard time because he just doesn't have any food. But we'll make one more noble just so he can have a little thing going for him. Which means we also need 4 more farms. So you guys missed this at the beginning, but the number of nobles and the level that they are, these are all luxury townhouses, establishes how many farms I can have. So this will let me build another 6 or 4 farms, I'm not sure. These guys are unhappy because they couldn't go hunting and they could not worship the deity, but all of the shrines are open, so I don't know what the fuck is up with that. They wanted. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make another shrine, like over here, and just set this to Ptah. We have a bajillion bricks, so I'm not super worried. We also do not have a lot of food, though, which is kind of worrying me, which is good then that we've built this noble. So they're gonna, the poor, they wanted to worship Ptah as well. What, I don't even know what this guy's called. I don't know what his title is. Like, the gardener is gonna, like, immediately book his way over here and try and sell them some fruit groves. What else do they say here? I can't read this, of course, but she's shopping for goods. She got a lot of nice goods, though, so hopefully that'll make her happy. What a day! She's so funny. She wanted to go to an entertaining feast. You were doing me a confusion. Oh no! I'm sorry. Oh, there's having an entertaining here.
All is well. It is my opinion that you deserve your high station in.
Phone battery is not doing so hot. Okay, I'll plug it in. Let me know what is confusing. If it's like something about the game or if it's whatever, and I will try and explain as best I can. Oops. Okay, I just like had to plug my phone in and my mouse got knocked off. Okay. Actually, what I might do is I think I might plug my phone into my computer so it can just be, whoops. Oops, there goes my mouse again. 1 second, bear with me, I'm trying to move things around. Egyptian seek Ma'at. Well, we have a shrine for her, so they should be all set. Oops. Okay. So now everything is plugged in. Whoops. Oh, my mouse just keeps falling down. Oh. It's just going all over the place. Okay. Let's check in on our pyramid. Seems to be doing well. I don't get the game. So, the palace, so like there's different classes of citizens. At the very top, we've got the palace, which houses the pharaoh, who is just sitting on his ass right now, not doing anything. And he has a wife, maybe a couple wives, and some children who do mostly nothing. They buy, like, basically, like, they have, like, the prestige and, like, the things that they do are they buy common and luxury goods, and they go to the court of law and settle disputes. They kind of don't really contribute much to society aside from buying stuff. We've got, on the other hand, the total opposite end of the spectrum. We've got these workers, which are these little things right here, like these little houses right here. Ah, whoops. And hi, Fabi, welcome to the stream. I'm playing Children of the Nile, which is a really old city builder. And I'm kind of talking about how the society works. So opposite the palace, we've got farmers. And what they do is they just like farm shit, which you can't really see right now, but because it's a harvest. But they, maybe you've seen it earlier, but there are a bunch of fields out on the fertile land. And everything that they harvest goes into the threshing area, which will be taxed. Like, the farmers keep some amount of the food for themselves to feed themselves. A couple of wives. Also, hi Brendan, Ringy. So the farmers keep a small percentage for themselves, and then the nobles take a cut, and then the palace also takes a cut, or like the government, the palace, and stuff like that. And the other thing that's kind of interesting about, what I think is really interesting about this particular city sim is that there's no other currency. Like, food is the currency. And so Next up, we have like common shopkeepers, and there's 4 different types. There's pottery, linen, mats, and baskets. And these guys, depending on what kind of thing they make, like for pottery, they have to collect clay. For weaving, they have to collect reeds, and for mats, they have to collect reeds as well. And for like they all have to collect reeds, basically, to make their thing. And so the husbands and the children will go off and collect. So here you can see the husband is collecting flax from a flax field, and his wife is at home making linen. And they have currently adequate amount of linen for sale. And so people will come by, like all of the farmers, like everyone buys common goods. Like it's like, you know, they're common. Everyone needs this basic resource to be happy in life. And so farmers and, you know, no matter what walk of life you're in, you're going to come to a common shopkeeper and buy their goods in exchange for food, which is how they get their food. Which is also why this, for example, she has like a ton of food because everyone needs her stuff. And so it's just kind of a weird way the economy works. So I just died. Rip me.
Your prestige.
My prestige just went down, which is kind of rip. So to fix that, we're going to go build something like a sphinx. We're going to build another sphinx statue. Here. So we can all see it. We're going to follow her funeral. So this is the new pharaoh. This is Shun Nero the 4th. And we're going to the mortuary. Hopefully the mortuary is fucking open. Okay, good, so it's open. So we also need to build another mastaba. This will be for pharaoh. So now my tomb is full, and you can see them coming out to do my funeral. So this is the royal family. They're pretty fancy. There's my dead body in this coffin going into the tomb.
I honestly think my commute gets a little worse.
Oh, I get actually, I think just went up, interestingly. So kind of back to the economy. So the common shopkeepers are also in a peasant class, but everyone buys common goods. So here you can see that they have a couple needs. They have to have food, they have to have wares, which depending on what class you're in, you require a different amount of wares. You have to have healthcare, worship, funerary services, but again, lower class, like peasant class, doesn't really need funerary services. Also, law. So if like in later campaigns, there will be military issues, military campaigns, and also like if there are a lot of vagrants, people can get mugged. Also leisure, like leisure is not something, leisure is only for the upper class, and then also government problems, but that's not really a problem because my government's really good. But this is like what makes them happy. But primarily food, wares, healthcare, and worship are the main worries. And so those get filled by, for example, worship gets filled by shrines, but shrines have to be tended by a priest. And a priest is a kind of is a government worker who can do a variety of things. They tend shrines, they educate people, they provide healthcare, and they provide funerary services, which is why I think I have 4 of them. I have 1 for each category. And they, so like as you can tell, like from those things, they don't necessarily make money, but they're paid by the government in bread. Which is why the taxes are important, because the taxes they'll be taken to a bakery, and the baker, the baker will turn all of the food as collected by the government as part of taxes will be sent to the baker, and the baker turns it into bread. And if you are a government worker who is paid by the government in bread, so if you're a priest, if you're a scribe, an overseer, if you're like if you're one of the poor sods who is a laborer working on my pyramid, you are also paid in bread. And that's why there's a bakery out here, so that the workers, so that these guys, these laborers, don't have to walk super far away to get their bread. So there's priests, brickmakers also are paid by the government, bricklayers are paid by the government, bakers are obviously paid by the government. Also papyrus makers are paid by the government. Papyrus makers obviously make papyrus, and papyrus is an export, and it's also used by priests. So I don't totally know how it works, but I think priests are more effective when they have papyrus with them. Basically, so if they tend a shrine, the shrine will stay open for longer. So like these ones, like this one is not currently open because it has to be tended by a guy. Whereas like this one with the ones that have yellow or blue, whatever. So you can see the shrine here. So this one will become, it just became yellow there because he's tending it. So they have to go periodically and do that for each shrine. Hopefully it's making sense. If you have any questions, just like feel free to like, you know, ask. Scribes collect taxes. And then there's, then there's the upper class, which are these big estates here. These are, ooh, they are not happy. This guy doesn't have any food, which is why he's not happy. Oh shit, her husband just fucking died. She's unhappy because like her husband just died, so rip her. She's having a rough day. Too few mortuaries. Dude, there's literally a mortuary right there and it's fucking open, so I don't know what your problem is. But she just got remarried, so she's fine. Oh wait, no, I clicked the wrong one. So she's now the head of house, which is kind of funny. My prestige is rising, which is good. I actually didn't know that women could be the head of a house. Papyrus is a skeleton. And so the townhouses are nobles, and they, for every townhouse, so a basic townhouse, like I think this one, this is a small estate, it says right here, small estate. This can support 4 extra farmers. The palace by itself can support 4 farmers, but my palace has max upgrade, so it actually can support 10 farms. But a basic one can support 4, and they get upgraded, they can support more. So this is a large estate. This one is also large. Some of these are luxury. This is a, oh no, they're still large, never mind. What is she doing? So she's shopping. Let's see if she gets what she wants, because that will make her happy. So she got 1 jewelry, so now she's searching for pottery. She got pottery, now she wants to get sculpture. Get a good inundation. Now she wants some mats.
Pretty good at this by now.
She's buying a lot of shit for herself. Damn. She's having what's it called? Retail therapy after her husband died. Also, hi, you wanted? Awesome, you're still watching. So now there's some entertainers to come, and she's found herself a husband, so that's good. And you can see like a lot of her stuff was like she did have red stuff, but now she's gone shopping, so now she's happy again, which is nice. And so the noblemen like eat up like a lot of resources, so you can see like they're not just happy with common goods, they also need luxury goods, and there's 6 types of luxury goods. So there's jewelry, perfume, sculpture, sandals, furniture, and cosmetics. But there's also other exotic luxury goods, which are kind of like 3rd tier, but you only can get them by trading. So if you go to the world map, which is this, we're getting fur, which is a luxury good, and also monkeys, and these are both luxury goods. So that makes our people extra happy, which is nice. So let's see. She has 1 fur and 1 monkey, so that's good. But she only has so now her only complaints are that when her husband died, she didn't get a funeral for him. But whatever. These guys are unhappy because they didn't get they could not go on a yacht. They don't own a yacht, so like I'm not really surprised that they couldn't get on a yacht. There's 3 yachts here, so they're the only house, they're the only family that doesn't have a yacht, so it feels bad for them. This townhouse is getting upgraded, it's now medium, which is nice. They cannot sail on their yacht. Fuck you. Oh, they don't have a yacht either. Oh, did these people? Who has a yacht? There's one here. Alright, anyways, so the noblemen support, like, the larger the estate, the more farmers they can support, but they also need a lot of goods. They need a lot, they buy common goods a lot, and they also buy luxury goods. So does the palace. And so the goal of this particular scenario is to build a Great Pyramid, which requires 200 and whatever limestone and 120 fine limestone. So we have to import fine limestone, but we have a natural limestone quarry, so we've been quarrying. We're gonna have to start quarrying some more actually. But when we finish this pyramid, whoops. When we finish this pyramid, we will win the scenario. So that's why we have this kind of like dedicated laborer area over here. And so a lot of the game is kind of like finding the right balance, particularly for shopkeepers, because, for example, like if I had too many luxury shopkeepers, the nobles would be happy, but the shopkeepers would probably like be unhappy because the business of purchasing, like, there wouldn't be that many people buying luxury goods, and so it would be even more thinly divided. So they would have less income, and because the game also uses bread as currency, like, they wouldn't have enough food. So not only would they not be able to buy themselves their own common goods, they also wouldn't be able to like feed themselves. So they would be really. Is there an epidemic earthquakes? So every now and then we get these random cards up here. I can point them out the next time they come. But we had a bubonic plague outbreak, and so a lot of people were going to the hospital, which is currently closed, which is a little annoying. And if the hospital hadn't been open when that happened, a lot of people would have gotten really unhappy for healthcare complaints. But because we have pretty good healthcare, there's only 2 people with healthcare complaints. So this person wanted dental work, but the hospital was not available to do that at the time. And this person also wanted dental work, but they couldn't get it. And sometimes you can have other issues. Like, there aren't any earthquakes, but sometimes the flood fails, for example. And if the flood fails, then so you can see the farmers. It's harvest right now, so they're gonna go out and they're gonna harvest this the food here. But so when the Jesus kid, I mean therapy, damn. So when the flood fails, like, you can also see them dropping their food off, which I think this is so cool. Like, I love watching this. So we have another bubonic plague outbreak. So if I go over here and like click around, what you can see, like this little health pot here, that's someone who has a health complaint. And so all of those people are going to go to the hospital, and the hospital's not open. They're all going to go home and be sad that they couldn't get health care because they're dying of bubonic plague. And that would have potentially hurt, like, that can hurt your civilization, your city, if you're not prepared for it. But like right now we're doing really well, so it's not a huge issue. But when the flood fails, like, the flood failing can be a huge issue because, like, we're paying a lot of food. We're paying 400 food out every week or every like season to pay for limestone and to pay for cedar. And so if our flood fails, like, and we like we're doing okay because our we have a lot of work, we have a lot of farmers, but if we didn't have quite as many, it might have been more of a problem at the flood failed because we would still have to pay taxes. We would still have to pay for the exports, or for the imports. We'd have to pay that 420 bread. We would also have to pay all of the workers in the city, and we have like a ton of laborers, and we have a lot of priests, we have a lot of brick makers, stuff like that. So those people would all need to be paid food, and it's a flat thingy, like, and so if they aren't paid, then like that makes them really sad. And so that could have been a problem. The flood failing is usually the biggest thing because people just like starve to death, and then you're like, shit, what are you gonna do about that? Nothing, just die. We also can throw edicts, so we can, I don't really usually do this, but you can have holidays, which is kind of fun. You can also tax people more, but we don't have to do that because we're doing pretty well. If people get really unhappy, they will riot too. You can get riots and strikes. The strikes are a huge problem. But our workers are pretty happy, so they're not going to strike, thankfully. So now that all of the limestone that we had here has been moved to the pyramid, we actually now have to switch our guy. So once this these stones are carried up here. Where's this one? There was one more brick being carried. This one right there. So we're going to change our overseer, who I think lives here. So instead of overseeing pyramid construction, we're going to have him quarry limestone. So that all these guys are going to just, like, quarry limestone here, instead of carrying the limestone that we've already quarried to the pyramid. One thing we could do maybe here is we can open up this. So this is a stele quarry, and so there's other resources that are quarryable. Like, there's a lot of resources in this game. Like, the jewelry people need quartz, the cosmetic people need coal and henna. There's like a lot. This is, I think, rushes. But there's also like these kind of resources that need an overseer, like an educated person to oversee. And there's also there's also granite and basalt is used to make small scale statues that are kind of, it's like a dark stone that's very soft. But the steles are like the obelisks are made out of granite. And so now we have a granite quarry here eventually. And that will let us make steles, which will increase our prestige. So prestige is important because it affects this number here. So right now we have 9 of 12, which means that we have 9 educated men working under us for a total of 12. And the number of educated men we can have is a kind of a algorithm of how much prestige we had. So we have a lot of prestige from tombs, from the palace has been fully upgraded. And then also, we have a -6 modifier because the pharaoh died, which is sucky. And then we have also some prestige from opening up various world map things. So these all fade over time. And so we have to constantly be doing stuff to increase our prestige to make sure that we can always employ the number of educated workers that we employ. And the educated workers are important because the educated workers are priests, which do a huge variety, like a wide variety of stuff. Like they provide us healthcare and religion. The scribes, assess taxes on the fields out here. So if we go to one of the scribes here, you can see him. He's gonna go out to the fields and he's gonna just count each field and make sure that we get the right number of taxes. The other educated man that we're employing is the overseer, who is overseeing the pyramid construction, basically. So you can see him. He's now they've been quarrying limestone, and obviously that's like really important for the construction of a pyramid. And so if this went down, we wouldn't be able to employ as many, and our civilization would kind of fall apart. So it's important for us to continually be doing stuff like that. We also want a small stele. We're gonna send something here for a small stele. So we also need a cargo drop-off point for that. We'll put it here. So someone will bring it, and we are going to make a stele. And you can see how much prestige it gives us. So in honor of our expedition to Lebanon, we will make a small stele somewhere. Like here. And that'll give us some prestige, which is nice. So hopefully that'll be delivered sometime. It also requires bricks. The base requires 25 bricks, which we have a fucking ton of. We should probably build some more shit. What can we build with bricks? Let's build some, at a certain point, there's not that much. Oh, steles versus obelisks. The obelisks provide a lot more, prestige, but we can't access them right now. So these greater sphinx statues are really nice because they only require bricks, and they don't require any basalt, which we don't really have. So we're gonna make another one over here. There's a lot more to this game than it looks. Yeah, it's a super complex game. Someone should look up when this game was made. I remember playing it in like 4th grade. It's a really interesting game. I really like it. And I think honestly, like, I think it looks really good. Like if I go like this, like if I just like kind of sit here and look out the view from the palace, like, doesn't this look cool? Like I think this looks really cool. I think this game is really beautiful, even though it's super old. Like if you really zoom in, I also love looking at the fields. You can see these are the nobles on their yachts floating, looking at their laborers, and everyone's clearing up their fields and shit and taking it to the threshing area. Like, and you can see the pyramid being built in the background very slowly. But like, I don't remember if you guys were here, who was here, but like, remember it was just like one little layer tall. Like, look how big it is now. It's so cool. It's a really interesting game, and that's not even to get into any of the military stuff. Like, the other type of educated person you can employ is a commander who commands your army, and there's a ton of different types of, like, there's like a bunch of different types of units. You can have like charioteers, you can have footmen, you can have archers, I think, you can have like a huge thing, and then if you have soldiers, you also need a canteen, to feed them. You also need barracks, and you need like they also need to have training grounds. You have to train them so that they're like if you have veteran soldiers versus untrained soldiers, they'll perform differently in battle. So it's really interesting. No one's been buried in this. This is only for royals, but no one's been buried here. Does everyone have a tomb? You guys are really unhappy. They want to worship Horus. Don't we have one for Horus? We have one for Horus. It is a fucking open dude. Like, I don't know what your problem is. Like, I know it doesn't look like amazing in comparison to what we have now, but I think like given the fact that it's so old, like I feel like it still looks like it feels very alive. Like it doesn't, like if you zoom in, like yeah, like okay, so this tree and the people look pretty scary. A shipment was missed. No barge. Is our barge thingy full? Like, huh, okay. We need to build another barge because we have too many. We also probably can stop importing limestone at a certain point. Maybe let's do that. We don't really need that much right now. So we'll put a stop on this. Hopefully, oh, so we do have one stele here, which is awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this guy to stele construction, and we'll just do that really fast. We need a stone carver though. We only really need one. So we can go live here. Stone carvers is someone who's paid by the government. The release starts in 2000. Yeah, so this game is like super old, but I feel like I'm not playing that many other games from 2004, but like it's such an interesting game, I think, and it looks cool, and like look at our pyramid, man. I don't know. I think it's just it's doing well. People are pretty happy. So hopefully. Yeah, so these 4 people are going to come over here and carry this stele to this little thingy here. We can watch them. One of them has health complaints. He barely survived bubonic plague. And he has a chronic cough. Maybe we should make another hospital. I don't know. So. You want to put it on the thing? There you go. So now we can set him back to pyramid construction. And they should continue. I don't want them to be quarrying. I want them to be carrying it to the pyramid, guys. Like, hello? So now you can see the stone carvers here. And he is carving it. He's going to have a really cushy life because we don't have that many, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, we don't have that many opportunities for him to actually carve stone.
This is a work site.
We can maybe build another one, though. You can see that these give 4 prestige, and this one gives 6.
Your prestige
Is rising. Yes, I know. So we can make another one. Because we have nothing else to do with our 700 bricks. And we have 3 of these. But you can see that this one's worth 4 because it was most recently built. But the very first one we built is only worth 1 prestige now. So it's like, you have to keep doing stuff, otherwise it'll go down. How is this doing? They're good, they're carrying it over. The pyramids are obviously worth a ton of prestige when you build them. You can see them walking back to carry the next thing. Okay, let's see. How are you guys doing? So you're having... Worshipping is such a pain in the ass. You're unhappy because you can not sell on a yacht. You don't even own a yacht. He's going to buy a monkey.
Say, let's do lunch sometime.
Oh, he didn't get monkeys. Rip, dude. How's the gardener doing? The gardener is surprisingly not starving to death yet. It's kind of surprising. Maybe we can build more mastabas. Just because we have a lot of bricks and we kind of want to get rid of some of them. This one was built backwards, amusingly. So you can see all the fields out here. And now they're all going to come and start harvesting them. You can see the pyramid in the distance. It's much more impressive when it's taller.
I wonder why Mother gets so crabby during Arket's vacation.
Oh, that's next daylight. Maybe I should build another commander, just so I don't have to constantly be switching them. So I'm gonna carry it over to the threshing ground. I just think it's so cool. And I think this looks cool. Like, we haven't even used some of the really big buildings, like, cult temples are also quite big. Cult temples are, maybe we'll build a cult temple, actually, to Amun. Let's build it. Can we build it here? No. Build it here. I want to build it, like I could, actually I can't put it there. I think this would be the obvious place to put it. Put it there. We can make another plaza, I guess. Whoops. With some decoration. Just to make it look nice-ish. That's ugly. Actually, I kind of like... Wait a minute. What's that look like? Nope, that's ugly. Ugly. I guess we'll just go with that. So the cult temple. Oops, I didn't even read that one. Fuck, what did it say? How do I bring this back up? I don't know. Previous messages. Oh, I can't even read it. It's so little. Whatever. So this requires 180 bricks to be brought to it. And then we also need basalt. This is a basalt quarry. What is this? A great sphinx. This might be worth doing something. We could trade for turquoise jewelry. I don't really care about turquoise jewelry though, so whatever, we'll just leave that. So the envoy will get to basalt quarry. We'll have to commission a basalt statue to be put on the cult temple. You also can just build regular temples too, which are a little bit smaller. But now we're gonna have to like probably get more. Oh, look, our barge landing and things have been flooded. City. I know, I think it does look really nice. It's my 30th birthday. Oh boy. Our envoy has reached here. So now we want to put a basalt statue here. So hopefully that'll bring some statues to us. I'm gonna put another cargo drop-off point here. For statuary. How's our pyramid doing? I'm not sure how limestone do we have. Okay, so this is being built. We can watch it be built. It's kind of cool to watch this stuff get built. Oops. will be dedicated to Ptah. Rome wasn't built in a day, but whatever Men Nefer was. It's just like a black pit in the back. Oh, it's so dark. Oh my goodness. I think it's cool to watch this stuff. We'll stop for now. It's tedious. New royals. We can set this to nobles. I don't think any nobles need tombs anymore, actually. So we can just say anyone can be buried here. Here are our beautiful fields. Did we ever get that statue? We haven't gotten it yet. We're waiting for a barge to come in with the small statuary. Let's just build some more laborers to hurry up the pyramid building. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have to pay them. Oh, we can have 50 farms now. I can't read this numbers because it's so fucking small. I'll just put another one. Oops, not there. Okay, so now we're at 50. So here you can see that this can't be opened because there's supposed to be a statue that goes right at this front here, but we have to wait for the basalt statue to come before we can dedicate it. So it's just gonna have to like chill out. You can see our pyramid in the background in all its glory. They ought to be carrying regular fine limestone. I don't know why they're carrying. Yeah, they're gonna switch to fine limestone to go around the edge. Do we have not multiple of 4 number of laborers? What? I don't know where our basalt statue is. Oh, we didn't actually order it. These are small statues. Let's get, let's do that. There we go. I was wondering what happened to it. So I think the balance that we've got right now for shopkeepers is doing pretty good. The exchange is still not... I don't totally understand what the exchange is supposed to do. Kind of confuses me. It's... shipment was missed. Let's see if we can build another barge landing. These are kind of tricky to fit sometimes. Like, you'd think they would make this easier to place these things. But no, they're super difficult to place. We can put one in here, I think, somewhere. Let's put it there. Wait a good inundation. We're still waiting on basalt statue. Our granary has fucking 1,000 wheat in it. Damn. Maybe I'll just keep building laborers. Like, we can support. Clearly, our economy is able to support more laborers. That's 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. You definitely want to build them in groups of 4. At least if you're in the context of building pyramid, like, there's no point in not building them in groups of 4. Let's see if this Sphinx got made. Where is this damn basalt statue? Did our other barge get made? No, it still needs 20 bricks. We need more bricklayers. I don't want to build more bricklayers because that just seems super wasteful. The gardener is not starving to death.
Oh, it's no big deal. At least I don't need government bricks.
So she's not happy, actually. She doesn't have any common wares. She doesn't have enough bread. Should I make another bakery? I'll make another bakery out here. Because all these people have to pick up bread. And so it's, I think it'd be helpful for having to have another bakery out here. Oh, look at our pyramid. Look how well it's coming. This still hasn't been built. Either hits the Sphinx. Needs 150 bricks. I'm wondering if this will be enough stone to finish the pyramid. I don't know how much we've actually quarried, does it say? We must have more than 17 here, like, because we have a ton over here. Whereas we have enough fine limestone, because we have 30 here, and I'm pretty sure this has 70 out of 172 out of 120. So we don't need any more fine limestone. But we might have to quarry more regular limestone, I think. But because we just like straight up have a quarry, it's not gonna be a big problem. Also, my mouse just fell off again. Whoopsies. There's also some resources over here. Excuse me, coal and quartz. I don't really care about either of those. It would have been kind of nice if this map had a limestone and a fine limestone quarry, but I guess they want you to, it's, you know, it's supposed to be the hardest level for the first era, so I guess it's understandable that it's not. Okay, they're just beginning construction on that. Was this barge made? No, it needs 20 bricks. This bakery is made, that's good. So hopefully this will help people here get their food more consistently. She doesn't have any wares. Hopefully she's able to get some pottery. Now she wants baskets. How far is she gonna walk for baskets? She got 3 goods. That's pretty good. This should become green when she gets home. Hi, Jack. Welcome. Welcome back to being alive. We're following this random laborer's wife because she's unhappy. But she's got fucking mats, baskets, and pottery, so she should, like, not worry. Yeah, she's back to green now, so that's good. Anyone else here unhappy or, like, majorly unhappy?
Women who work at home sure have been smiling a lot lately.
They're mostly pretty good. None of them are as unhappy as she was. Most of them are actually pretty fucking happy. Some people have some worship complaints, but it's like people always have worship complaints because it's like, oh, you have some health complaints. How are our priests doing? Maybe we need another priest. Where are the priests? Oh, this is empty. Someone better fucking move in. Provides healthcare. You better open up this hospital, dude. Let's go look at the pyramid. Looking good. Because we built like a bajillion more laborers, so it's auto-saving. Did we ever get that, we still haven't gotten that damn obelisk for the cult temple. Did a very rich inundation. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, did I just delete it? Where'd it go? Is it frozen? Oh, there's that basil. I'm gonna load, holy shit. Did I delete it? Did I straight up delete it? I deleted it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna reload back. What the fuck? Where did it go? Someone, like, go back and check. Did I just delete it? Did I just straight up delete it? Oh my god. Thank god for autosave. That would have been fucking depressing. Here's that basalt statue. Jesus, I just, like, had a heart attack. What the fuck? We're gonna actually build another overseer. Here. And he's going to oversee stay-like construction. Did, oh, the barge got built. That's good. Yeah. Dude, okay, thank god. Like, thank god for autosaves. I'm gonna just regular save. Stream campaign. Just to have, like, a proper save.
Pharaoh's spirit is
Oh no, I've died. Do I have a mastaba for myself? We just make us pharaoh only. Is the mortuary open? Yeah, it's open. Where, there's my funeral party. Look at my very long funeral train. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, I don't think I deleted it. It just, like, was not there for... Thank fucking god for autosaves. So, I have been, buried in this mastaba. But, so now the, this is the new Shunira, the fucking, like, 10th. Did the other overseer? What is it? This guy is slowly starving to death because he has no more business. This overseer is shopping. What the fuck? Well, at least we had the autosave. Like, Oh, you're talking about me dying? Yeah, that's a grip. He's buying pottery. Dude, get to work, man. Stop being lazy. He needs a wife to do his shopping. He also just fucking totally clipped over there. Lol. What's he doing? He's shopping for lens? Or sandals? Sometimes the text is super small. Dude, fucking go buy your damn sandals and get to work. Don't talk to me. I just bought the last sandals. Go home, dude. Get to work, dude. Sometimes I just path weirdly. Going to work, thank you. Get a wife, don't... there's another more bubonic plague. Or plague. But the hospital should be open. The hospital's open. That's good. Is someone going to come for the stele? Some of these workers, in theory, 4 of the workers should be designated to come to the stele and do that. But a lot of people are praying, and a lot of people are also having funerals and are sick with the bubonic plague. Oh, one of them is unhappy. They couldn't pray, and they had swollen gums. He's going to go pray to where I started, so... I don't know. There's only one person who's unhappy, so I think we can just live with that. I think you're right. Yeah, like the pyramid, like, fuck. That was, if there hadn't been an autosave, I think I would have just died and, like, rage quit. Like, it would have been, like, pretty fucking depressing. We're almost done, though. Like, isn't that exciting? Like, I love seeing this. It's like, I remember when it was just like a wee little thing at the bottom, and here it is, like, all this time later. It's probably been like 20 years, but I haven't. I should have watched the years. I'm so scared to look at it now. I'm afraid it's gonna fucking disappear. But okay, let's not look at it. This was finally built. I think it kind of will look cool if I have a row of sphinxes here, so let's do that. We have a lot of pottery, of bricks, clearly. Wait. Like this. I think this will look cool. Oh, so we got that. So now he can oversee the statue construction. How many steles do we have? Fucking 3. Let's stop. Don't need any more. 1 basalt statue, which the basalt needs to be carried to the temple. But no one... there's 1 guy who's coming to carry it. 2 guys coming to carry it. 3 guys. We need 1 more guy to come and carry it. Okay. And then the stone carver, you see the stele. Let's see if we can make another one over here. We don't really have anything memorable to commemorate. So there's our statue. This is why cult temples are kind of annoying to build, because you have to have the bricks to build the building, and then you also have to get the basalt and the stone carver and like workers to haul it. It's like, you know, kind of just annoying. Yay! So now we have one to Ptah. So the shrine over here. Well, maybe we can just leave it open. Like, might as well. Let's look at the pyramid oh so briefly to make sure we don't accidentally delete it or something weird. I think having 2 bakers has helped out here a lot. Maybe we even need 3 bakers. Like, because basically the way the bakers work is that, like, so all of these, all of these laborers need bread. They're all paid in bread. And so every once a season, they'll go to the baker and pick up their bread. I think they're paid 20 bread a year. But if they go to the baker and the baker doesn't have 20 bread, they'll just go and pick up any bread that he has. And so what happens is there's just a ton of people visiting constantly, and they each only pick up like 3 to 4 bread at a time. So it's like, it's just difficult because there's so many people coming to pick up bread. So I think what I'll do is I'll just make another baker. here. Do we need more quarry? No, we got a good amount of limestone. I think I just turned 32. Hey, see, I think this is cool looking. I like it. It looks really cool when the pyramid's done. Do we have more basalt? We have another basalt, so we actually can make another fancy statue. How big is this? Maybe we can put a statue here. It'll look cool. This will need bricks, and then it'll need to we'll need a statue. How are the entertainers doing? Where are they? Entertainers, one there. Oh, they're doing pretty good both. Apparently they use papyrus. I didn't realize that. How much papyrus do we have? We're using a lot more papyrus than we are making. Let's stop the shipments of cedar. I don't know where the cedar's coming from. Here, I don't think we need it anymore. Copper cosmetics. Copper statues. They will sell us leather sandals. So like leather is a resource that we don't have. Wood, cedar is a resource we don't have. We don't have copper stuff, but like I don't like. We already have furs and the other resource that I can't remember the name of. So I'm not super worried. I think that's fine. Oh, this guy's getting paid for some reason. Not quite sure how he's making money. So eventually we're also going to need an army of stone carvers. It's almost halfway done. So I'm going to preemptively start making some stone carvers. They're going to come and they're not going to do anything right now, but that's okay. I think my palace looks so fucking cool. Like this garden, oops. This garden looks cool. And there's like a menagerie at the back. Servants' quarters, there's a fountain, there's granary. We've got some murals. It's a nice looking palace, man. Oh, here's the statue thingy, which is glitching out. Can I put road down? I don't know why it's glitched out. Maybe it'll unglitch out once he's finished carving it. Rip, the floor is still glitched out. Ah, that's annoying. Whatever, it doesn't look that weird. It kind of just looks like a very bright tile. How much? Do we have more basalt? We have 3. How's this going? I don't want to build more laborers because they'll just be replaced by stone carvers, but... I do want it to be built quickly because I feel like we've been like waiting a really long time, and because the economy is now self-sufficient, like I don't have to do anything. I kind of just have to wait for it to finish. Who's this guy? He's a traitor. Man, the cult temple definitely should be open. Let's make another priest nearby. also just tend the gods. Let's save, because I'm super paranoid now about the pyramid just flat up dying. Again, like, I don't know. What was up with that? It definitely feels like it's almost done. There. 10 limestone. I think it's like really almost done. But then the stone carving takes so much time. That's the other thing. These guys have such a cushy life. They need to get some bread though. Damn. Kind of freaked out that we might need another set of nobles. Can we afford more nobles? I don't want to build a second set of luxury shopkeepers because that would be pretty bad. If we have a bad harvest, we actually might screw up our... Oh, we have another thingy of another basalt thing coming. So let's try and build another statue somewhere. Right here.
Your prestige.
My prestige is rising. Yes, I know. A colossal seated pharaoh is too colossal. This is a little bit more reasonable. Let's do that. Oh, let's also destroy this. I think it's a very, like, I like how it looks. It's very pretty. It is dwarfed by this fucking huge pyramid, though. Like, oh, did something happen to the music? For me, it's still going. It's still, working. They need to carry the limestone out of. Do I have to set them to quarry? I should see like a burst of men walking out of their houses to go quarry limestone. Some of these guys are unhappy. Or just one of them is actually. This guy's unhappy. Oh, nothing happened. It's the weary emoji. Do you not like the music? Is it tedious or something? I kind of like it. It feels very like atmospheric. To me at least. Some of these people better be carrying the basalt. They have 4 people there now. They should be able to carry it. There you go. Oh, it's good. Yeah, well, I'm glad you like it. This game is really... I really like this game. So then the stone carver better copy pastas are blessed. Okay. I don't know where the stone carver is, but he's gonna show up eventually. Let's see. Stone carver. Where are you? I don't know. Someone will show up eventually to carve that. Okay, so I don't get why people aren't working on the pyramid anymore. Because there is limestone here. You can have them quarry limestone. Maybe that'll do it. Oh, so see, now they're all going out to carry limestone. Okay, so that was the issue, is that they have to carry it out of the thing. Did someone... Where, oh, here it is. That looks pretty fucking cool. The music is great. Yay, I'm glad you like it. We actually can also destroy this one here. I don't want them to carve it. I just want to have them carry it out of the damn quarry, like out here on the little slidery things. Have we done anything worth stealing? These are all worth 4. We could do this, but we would need a fucking ton of limestone. Quarry limestone, please. We're so close to being finished, guys. Holy shit. Come on. Half of them, like, aren't working, though. Like, what the heck? So many of these guys are just staying home. Gonna quarry some limestone. I don't need new limestone. I just need you to carry out the previous stuff. Also, I wish I could actually read what this says. See, this is what I need them to carry it out. Please carry it out, people. Like, having them carve it is not useful. Actually, maybe I can set one of them to pyramid construction. Why are they going home? God damn it. Mm-hmm. Well, they're carrying it out now. That's good. You can carry it to the pyramid as well. Oh, look, they're carrying it to the pyramid. Good job. Why were they? Was it say max? I think it says maximum actually. We have 2 scribes, so we really should not have a problem collecting taxes. A lot of the shrines aren't open, but that's nothing new. We have a new basalt statue, so let's make another statue. This requires let's make an Osiris statue. They didn't go big. Basically. I'm gonna save again. So paranoid. I think it maybe looks like they need 20 more. I'm not sure. I'm like 100% sure we don't need more fine limestone at least. Someone has to come and actually make this. I don't want to divert attention though. Why is also the ground is also just glitching out? It's kind of weird. You have a lot of papyrus. We're so close to being done. Just in case, yeah. The stream is stream's on like a slight lag. That's what I thought you were responding to. I wasn't totally sure. They're so close. Oh, I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Maybe we do need more fine limestone. I'm gonna have one more shipment of fine limestone. If I can fucking find it. Wait, did I just stop this? No, I just started it up again. So we should get one more shipment of 15 fine limestone, which I don't think we need, but just in case. What's left? Okay, so we're actually out of fine limestone, so I guess we do need another shipment. It's kind of hard to read what these numbers say, so rip me. Can I? Nah, you're typing well enough that I can understand for sure what you're saying, so don't you worry. And then, like, civilization is just kind of continuing on as normal. This is open. Let's see how many of these are open. Court of Law is not open. It is a big pyramid. If you look at it in the distance, like, whoops. Just like clipping through the ground. Whoops. Fuck, why does it keep doing this to me? I wanna like, where, okay. If you look at it like, oh fuck. I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's, oh fuck. Yeah, here. It's enormous. It totally dwarfs the city. Fuck.
Yeah, you could have married Muslim, but is his shack that much nicer than ours?
I'm like trying to fucking, holy shit. Okay. It's so much bigger than anything else on this skyline in comparison to like the cult temple. It's huge. Yeah. Where is that shipment of limestone? Ah. God damn it. Please. Here it is. No, it's not from the right place. God damn it. I don't. Okay, we're gonna stop the basalt shipments. Camera angles of the true bosses. TBH, yeah, it's like it can go wrong so easily. So I guess while we're stalling out, you might as well do the statue construction here. And quarry limestone. Oh, you are quarrying limestone. Let's put another statue down here. What an unusual. We've had a really nice inundations. Where can we put this? Let's put it here. I have an awful lot of bricks. Oh my god. Where's the limestone? Barge. Where are you? Any day now. I should have just had it keep coming. I don't know why I stopped it. I thought we had enough, but clearly not. We're so close to being done. Like, I'm pretty sure that says 120 out of 120, but like, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it requires more than 120. Oh, it's 129. Fuck my life. That's why. Where's the barge? I did resume it, right? It should come. Oops, there goes my mouse. It just fell down again. Oh, mouse, come back. What is this? This is a statuary barge. They're having problems on the reef. Yeah, freaking where's the fucking limestone? Like, please don't do this to me. It's not coming down from here, is it? Oh, they're carrying the basalt to the statue down here. That's what this one looks like. I think we already made one of these, actually. I'm not sure where it is. Barge. Where the fuck are you? Watch the game just glitch out and stop giving me limestone. Now, where's the stone cutter? Let's go, stone cutter. Here it is, let's go. Oh, there's a stone cutter. Cool. Armor guard. %, pyramid construction. Let's go. I wish they carried this shit faster. No, there goes my mouse again. Keeps falling down. Also, hi, Link. Oh, wait. I don't know like how much you've been watching, but if you want me to explain... Oh, don't be mean, Jack. Link is just enthusiastic about... Man, it's not hot. Oh no, bubonic plague strikes again. Whatever shall we do? Go to the hospital, people. If these people could hold limestone, that would be nicer. All limestone jerks. Stop. Okay, this guy is set to pyramid construction. Oops, autosave. This guy is also set to pyramid construction. So why aren't... Oh, okay. They're just hauling regular limestone? All of these guys should stop hauling this limestone and start hauling the fine limestone. God damn it. On the bright side, if we get 200 limestone, I can just go make that Great Sphinx on the map, on the world map. Oh no, Link King has been scared away. Feels bad. I just got here. Oh, okay, so this is called Children of the Nile. It's an Egyptian-themed city builder, and so this is the win condition of the scenario is to build a Great Pyramid. So which is kind of why I'm just like watching them haul limestone. But like basically, there's there's like 3 different classes of people. There's peasants, there's farmers who farm shit. There's a middle class which makes like wares, like household goods, like common goods, and there's also like luxury goods. So the common goods, there's 4 of them. I don't super remember what they are. Also, you were doing math on someone pulling 20, 50, 5-star units and 500 orbs. 20 units and 500 orbs. That's like, what, one unit every 60 orbs or something like that? I can't do math. Or, fuck, and one... No, that's not right at all. Fuck, I can't do math. Anyways, that doesn't seem like really awful. 17 of them being on focus and only 3 off banner. What? That's crazy. I feel like people get a much lower rate. At least for, like, the, get a much higher rate of off banner units than just 3 off banner and 17 on banner. But so there's farmers. Ooh, it's my birthday. Require common goods. So like here you can see there is a basket shop, a pottery shop, and you can see people coming in like straight up just buying the wares. And there's also a linen mat shop here. And so each of these houses has, in theory, they have food and some goods here, which makes them happy. 24 website, yeah, per 5-star. Which is really fucking good. I think I averaged like 50, which is kind of shitty. There's also luxury goods, which here are cosmetics, furniture, sandals, cosmetics, sculpture, perfume, and some other jewelry, which are bought by the kind of educated class, which is like overseers, scribes, and priests. And then also by the noblemen who require a lot of shit. And then also the palace also buys luxury goods. Yeah, that's ridiculous that they got 17 on focus and 3 on not focus. Also, how's the pyramid doing? And so like there's also like a lot of services in the city. That the major one is like religion. Religion's a big thing. We have a cult temple. Also health. You have to have health care. There's also death services, and also you have to have funeral places to bury people. And then there's also one other service that I can't remember. Education. So like, but right currently, like we're kind of like late stage. So like my city is basically done being built. It's self-sustaining and it doesn't have any problems for the most part. And so we're just waiting for the pyramid to be built. But like there's a bunch of different, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know. Hopefully I'll stream this more, but just not right now. Hopefully I'll stream it more, but like I'm just not gonna explain everything right now. Road. Let's get some. We're building a bunch of stone carvers in anticipation of having to carve the pyramid. We're gonna have like a giant fleet of stone carvers. It's done. So now all we need is the stone carvers because they have to go through and carve all of the edges to make them slanted. So now all the laborers could be fired, basically, and all we need is these stone carvers. Where are the stone carvers? There's 4 here. I thought there was 1 over here. I guess not. But, where are you? We're going home. Yeah, so we're gonna build up this army of stone carvers eventually, and they're gonna carve the damn pyramid, and then we'll be done with this scenario. Not everyone requires funerary services, but oh, I should stop the limestone. Don't need it anymore. Actually, one thing we can do is we can set the overseers to quarrying limestone. Because I'm fairly sure that the stone carvers will work regardless of... Just fucking go to work, dude. You've got a pyramid to carve. So here you can see them. You can see them going around carving the pyramid super slowly. And they have to do it the whole thing. Which is why I built like a ton of these, so hopefully these guys won't get to work. But so people who require funerary services are people in the royal family, and then also nobles. So that's what these are. They also provide prestige. Like prestige isn't like certain things give you prestige. So like the pyramid will give me a lot of prestige. These tombs give me prestige. These statues that I have kind of scattered throughout the city that have the ground glitching out. These steles, these statues. There's also a bunch over here. Provide prestige, which is tallied here, and is related to how many wise men or educated people I can employ. So right now I have like 11 educated people employed, but I can't read this number because it's too small on my screen. But I can employ a total number of whatever that is. And educated people are really important for the city because they run all your services, like all religion, like all the religion stuff, all of the healthcare, and like all the shit needs educated workers. So it's important to maintain your prestige because it also falls over time. So like if you look at some of these statues here, they're only worth 2 prestige now in comparison to some of the ones. Oh no, these are also true. But like these mastabas are worth, like this is a small mastaba that's worth 2 points, but this is a small mastaba that's worth 1 point because this one was built more recently. But so everything eventually, like all the prestige fades over time, and you had to constantly be building new stuff. Otherwise, your city will fall apart if you can't employ educated people. What's a Sakara? I don't know what that is. But I think this one looks pretty fucking cool. But the stone carving is going fairly fast, which is nice. I'll go look it up on my phone. Oops, my phone is, or my mouse is having issues. A Sakara pyramid. Let's see. Oh, those do look interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I could just like fucking fire the stone carvers and be like, fuck that. Well, no, a lot of people aren't slaves. Like and also none of these people are slaves either. Like, this is a very like beautified version. Like all of these people are paid. Like I pay them, and they're like, I don't know, but like the farmers aren't slaves. The shopkeepers aren't slaves. We have some laborers who are probably the equivalent of slaves, but like this guy here. This guy's a laborer, and he's basically a slave, because he like just does carry stuff around for people. But like he also is paid by the government bread, so it's like not the worst thing. And also like these people all have some of these people don't have any luxury goods, which kind of sucks. But all the farmers have the four common luxuries, or the 4 common wares, which is nice. And I think these people also all have wares. Like these people all have like 4 or 3. So it's definitely like probably not totally accurate. Yeah, I know. I just looked up the Sakara pyramid. Looks super cool. They're much smaller though. This is a very like large pyramid in comparison. Like in comparison to the city, like it's fucking enormous. Yeah, I mean it's like it's a game, so of course it's not like historically. Like, it's made to be more fun, because otherwise, like, the economy would be super broken if I didn't have to pay them. Like, if I could just have, like, an unlimited number of laborers, like, and not have to pay them anything, like, that would be less interesting. Like that would, it wouldn't like break the game, but it would just not be as fun to play, I think, if I didn't have to pay them. I mean, like, I think any city simulator is going to be historically inaccurate in some way. Like, you know, there's not, like, we don't have to worry about, I haven't had to worry about invaders all game. A lot of stuff. Maybe, like, right before the pyramid finishes, we'll throw a big festival. Oh, the shrines are all open for once. It's kind of surprising. The other thing is that roads don't cost anything, and like a lot of the like these kinds of improvements, these gardens, like these don't cost any resources. I can just plop them down, and the plazas don't cost anything. And like in some of the city simulators, you have to actually spend resources to make roads. But in this game, like the roads are purely aesthetic. They don't actually make people walk faster or anything like that. But like in Banished or in it could be a very long, but the number you have trouble reading. I don't think it's 11 over, I think it's 18, but 16 seems kind of low for having 82 prestige. I had to kill the Greeks. I don't know. Oh wait, the pyramid's almost done. Okay, let's save. We're gonna throw a festival. We're gonna reward the people because I'm a benevolent ruler, which is totally historically inaccurate. Declare a state holiday. So I think it's gonna happen tomorrow. So hopefully the game doesn't finish by then. Also, hi Roll welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I think it's gonna happen, I don't know. Hopefully the pyramid doesn't fucking finish before. Oh no, they have this whole corner over here to do. And they're all fucking going home. Fucking losers. They should just work all night, goddammit. The other thing that I think is interesting is that the game used to be like, oh here's the festival. They're all like drinking. The game used to be more accurate because priests used to, I think like in the ancient Egyptian world, like priests were celibate, but priests in this game have wives because it used to be a really big problem that priests would have to do their job of like, you know, tending shrines or educating people. They'd also have to collect food from the bakery by themselves and also buy wares for themselves. And so they used to just always be like really stressed out and hateful because like they had to do so many things. So they changed it so that priests could have wives to do the shopping for them, which I don't think is historically accurate, but it definitely made the game a lot better. Oh yeah, fucking.
Your prestige is rising.
Okay. So YouTube makes it a pain to type in chat. Oh no. So I did not delete the pyramid. That happened earlier. I'm trying to like scroll so I can fucking see the pyramid, but it won't let me scroll. Oh, I actually can scroll like this. So here's the pyramid in all of its glory. It doesn't even fit on my fucking monitor. And then it's nice. We have this little festival going on in the background. Like you can kind of see it there. They're having a holiday. So here's like one last scroll of our little civilization in the background here. So we got illustrious prestige, 131. We had perfect city satisfaction. We had 300 population, and it took us 30 years to build this pyramid. There you go. Now we're getting more historic. So I think we did pretty good. This was a normal challenge. So what do I do? Do I hit proceed? So because this is the campaign, okay, which one's a hard one? Easy, moderate, hard. Okay. Through military strength and diplomatic savvy, construct a series of fortresses. Okay, so this will be a military one. So I'll just start it.
And the rest and this unity
complete fortresses.
Egypt.
So this is the next map. Let's just take a look at the map. We start off with one noble and we start off with 2 townhouses. There's some bakeries here and some stuff here. Let's look at the world map. So the goal is to build fortresses at various places. So here's our city, the previous city that we just built. We have, oh, there's raiders here. So this is going to be a military scenario, which is kind of interesting. I'm not very good at these, but they're interesting. Basil Quarry, Kusai. So we have to build a fortress here. A fortress here, I think. Megara, limestone. And then we also can explore the Eastern Desert for maybe more shit. We have to build a thing there. They require 40 weapons and food and a ton of bricks. At what point do you get apart the Red Sea? I think I got ones in like the not this version. Maybe in the religious version of whatever. I don't think there's any limestone here. Oh, there's a mine. There's a gold mine here, which is nice. This is... If we had tin and copper, that would be really nice. It's another gold mine. So there's 2 gold mines. And I'm going to call it a day, and maybe, like... Seems like people found this kind of interesting, so maybe I'll, like, try and play this more, but we'll see. So, thanks for stopping by. I guess I'll save this. And... Thanks everyone for coming out to the stream.